on TikTok as well, just to address this important conversation. Now, I had a conversation with myself and some other people, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't know Peter Obi's team. I don't know. I think everybody is just fighting for themselves under Peter Obi. And I have already seen where he's going to land if we don't have this serious conversation. Recently, Peter Obi gave an interview and he talked about if the election is held today and a vote, somebody did not count the vote, he said the person will be counted. He also said that 2023 is not 2027. But when I listen to that message from Peter Obi, I see that he's not talking as himself. He's talking as he believed that people want to hear him. He's talking tough. It's like somebody that is not tough, that is trying to talk tough. And I have managed this, my platform, as a honest platform where I believe that most of the information we disseminate on this platform is literally honesty. We're not afraid to, I'm never afraid, myself especially, I've never afraid to address serious issues. I like Peter Obi. I supported him in 2023, free of charge. I did everything. But we must understand 2023 is not now. A lot of things has changed between that 2023 and today. And also, I also supported him when he contested as a vice presidential candidate to Atiku. I also supported him in with Atiku. Then in 2023, I also supported him. And I supported him so much that I made a national headline. That is on the record. And I have a chance to support Tinubu in 2023 because most of the people that are now working for Tinubu are people I know from the UK. I refuse. I still have their messages. I still have when Tinubu was in London, before he even declared for election, I was invited. I refuse because I don't trust in APC. And then when Osebanjo was running, I supported Osebanjo. I remember I was hoping that Osebanjo would get that ticket over Tinubu. On a hindsight, I should have known that Tinubu was also behind Osebanjo candidacy in APC. Osebanjo was just a placeholder to make sure there is no other strength, other activities from the north that can take the candidate, that can win the nomination. So Osebanjo was planted in Buhari's government to hold the place for Tinubu. Now we know that categorically. So Tinubu is a master politician, but a very bad manager. But he politically, he's ruthless, he's savage, and nobody should underestimate the ruthlessness of Tinubu. I don't hate him. I never do. He's old, he's clueless, he don't know what he's doing. But he's the president based on INEC declaration. So in 2023, I supported Peter Obi with all of my heart. Most Nigerians supported Peter Obi. And it was not because of Peter Obi they supported Peter Obi. Peter Obi received that massive support because Nigerians were tired of APC. Nigerians were tired of Buhari. Nigerians were tired of Buhari and they wanted a replacement. So when Peter Obi decamped to Labour Party, it was an automatic catch for most Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians then joined instantly. That was how the obedient movement become something. If Osebanjo would have decamped to Labour Party, Osebanjo would have get the same transformation that Peter Obi got. Maybe not so. If any other candidate that is brilliant would have emerged, they would have got the same thing. Peter Obi inherited Nigerian people's anger. Peter Obi benefit from the anger the Nigerian people already have for APC and 8 years of Buhari. This is politics. I am actually speaking on politics today. This is very, very important. So we kind of get carried away. Peter Obi did not do the hard work that was needed to be a national candidate. Peter Obi was given the hard work. Nigerian people did it for him. We did the work, we did the talk. And he won the election, landslide. In my own observation, Peter Obi beat Tinubu like a baby. But Tinubu has upper hand. Tinubu play politics. And Tinubu, through politics, he was declared the winner. They use money, they use the technical and political means they have to collect the power. I was recently having a conversation with somebody about El-Rufai. He said, why is El-Rufai still in jail? It was El-Rufai that wrote the script that brought Tinubu to power. And El-Rufai is now ready to use that script to remove Tinubu. And Tinubu cannot allow it. Tinubu and El-Rufai, they don't have a problem. They don't have a problem. The problem that Tinubu has with El-Rufai have refused to work with him for the election. If El-Rufai agreed today to work with Tinubu, El-Rufai will be released. So we all join hand to support Peter Obi in 2023. And Peter Obi won that election. But at the end of the day, Tinubu collected the election through INEC. We must recognize that Nigerian people, we are ready to cause havoc in the country. We are ready to turn INEC upside down. The election was so bad stolen that the observer that came from European Union and African Union, they left without saying congratulations to the president-elect. That includes Thabo Mbeki, Ellen Johnson of Liberia, the former president of Liberia. That includes the former president of Kenya. And so many people that came from African Union to observe that election. They saw what happened. Peter Obi was beaten stupor. Peter Obi beat Tinubu stupor. An election was called in the middle of the night. As election was called in the middle of the night, what one expected Peter Obi to do in the morning, having that kind of magnitude of victory, is to declare a state of emergency within Nigeria. Unless chaos happen. And one thing that would have happened is this. If riots start across Lagos, every corner of Nigeria, Buhari would have sat down. I don't want this to happen under me. Tinubu did not win this election. Why would I allow people to be dying? They would have declared Peter Obi the president. That protest wouldn't have lasted for 48 hours because the whole world know Peter Obi won. What American would have done is to call the observers, and the observer would have give their opinion on what they observe. They have their CIA, they have all their technology to know how the election was it. But Peter Obi chicken out. He chicken out. He chickened out so much that even when his VP came out and said there will be anarchy. Peter Obi sat there when the Labour Party removed Dati Ahmed from national conversation, and they warned him not to grant interview again. Peter Obi then begin to gather documents to go to court. To go to court with APC. Instead of causing the wahala that needed. Peter Obi won in the north. The northerners know Peter Obi won in the north. Peter Obi won in the south. He won in the east. He won in Lagos. If Peter Obi declare Lagosian will stand and fight for him, Yoruba people supported Peter Obi. How many of them supported Tinubu in Lagos? But Peter Obi chicken out. I don't have any personal connection with Peter Obi than he's a good man. He's better than Tinubu. And that's why we're supporting him. Yes, that is how it is across the world. No freedom is given for free. Freedom was never handed over. And an athlete will train morning, day, night, starve himself for winning. That is the sacrifice. A nation will gather soldiers to fight. That is the sacrifice. A father will work in a mining, in a train rail to provide for their children. So, if you want leadership, you have to be ready to collect it, to fight for it. It is not given. And that is why Tinubu is your president today, because Tinubu understands the game. So the election came and go. Peter Obi went to court. The court became a joke. Every one of us that supported Peter Obi on social media, the power of social media, you cannot overemphasize it. Everybody become fatherless. Everybody, all the obedient, become fatherless. Fatherless. And when Tinubu collect power, Tinubu look left, look right, and Tinubu saw a loophole. Tinubu said, this social media that P2B use to destroy me like this, he will never be allowed to use it again like that. How do you do that? Divide and rule. Tinubu begin to divide it and divide it and divide it and divide it. And this is where we currently are. So my message is clear. I will not support Peter Obi. I will not campaign for him until I start to see a serious organization that is ready to protect and defend his vote. Currently, they are not ready. It is not a question if P2B will win the election. If election is held today, it is certain he will win the election again. But it's also certain that he will not be declared the winner. That is the agenda. And what P2B is doing, he is concentrating his attention on, oh, I will win. You will win, but you will not be declared the winner. Oh, it's not 2020, but nobody will support you to fight. Just like, because the contract you have with Nigerian people in 2023 was the social media, the power of social media, the power of unity, the united Nigeria. Today, we have divided Nigerians. That social media you used that time has been hijacked. And he don't seem to recognize it. He's still living, Peter Obi is still living in denial of 2023. He's still living in denial of 2023. And you cannot blame Tinubu for playing the politics the dirty way. That is how it has always been. Nigeria is a jungle. It's not London. It's not the UK. So when Peter Obi is talking about organic, I am disappointed. Because the person you are fighting with is not organic. There's nothing organic in this world anymore. There's no organic in this world. I tell you, there is no organic. Everything you are seeing today is engineered for something. And you are doing organic. Your media people are not on payroll. In short, you don't have a media. As of now, P2B is supposed to have a fantastic logistic headquarter in Abuja, in Lagos, pioneering. Office in the UK, pioneering. Disbunching money so we can counter what the Tinubu don't have and they bought. I saw him every time you see Mama P, Randy Paul. I don't know if I should call them content creators because I don't know. Do you know you cannot blame them for being a content creators because they are not on payroll. If you are not on payroll, you have to pay bills. You have to pay bills. You have the followers. So you can compromise your message in order to have the traffic, in order to pay the bills. But if you're on a payroll, you are on an assignment. Most of them are not on payroll. I don't think Randy P is on a payroll. I don't think Mama P is on a payroll. I don't think Justice Clark is on a payroll. A payroll is that you hire them. You are paying them. Listen, you hire them. You employ them. They are working for the sole purpose of electing you as a president. So there's no time for them to be creating content to go viral. They are on the message. Then you have to sit down and think about, with everything happening, why is the aggression against Tinubu is not this serious? Then you have to go in there and find out what is the reason. If Tinubu have fake followers that are commenting for him, you too buy fake followers that are commenting for you. If Tinubu have narrative spinners, you too buy narrative spinners. Then have selected of people, team of people that study social media. I have been saying it on this platform that very dark man is on an agenda. Then you too, you bring an agenda. Find people that know the agenda is on. If you know the agenda is to truncate the will of the people after election is collected in 2027 for people not to rise. Because the people will not rise in 2027. The people will not rise. Nigeria has been divided. How does it divided? Because you kept quiet. So I am withdrawing my support for Peter Obi until I see seriousness, until they move from this nonsense organic to a proper elections. You have the organic. Even Burna Boy, as good as his music is, when they sing, they go and boost it to make sure it reach the relevant people. You are doing organic. They pay bloggers to say favorable thing about them. Paid. They pay bloggers. And you are doing organic. And nobody is around you is telling you, brother, you will lose this election. Not by the people. The people will vote for you, but you will not collect the power. So I can't be wasting my time coming here to talk. Then when I look at people around him, they are not telling him something. I did it already. I supported him. But as I've always said on this platform, my support is not being bought and it can be withdrawn. So going forward, I just watch. But if I see movement that is changing, we will support it. I have stayed on this platform. I have exposed, I have talk. If the man is not ready for actions, we are withdrawing. Let me bring some people up. Some people might have a different opinion about what I'm saying. It's not because of anything in particular. I see that they are not serious. Raise money, spend money. Why did Kenneth Okonkwo left Peter Obi? Money. Kenneth Okonkwo left Peter Obi because of money. Because Kenneth Okonkwo was asking Peter Obi, give me a befitting office and a home office, a duplex in Abuja. Peter Obi said he should go and rent a flat. A flat. And some people will say, oh, why would Kenneth Okonkwo say, give me a duplex? Kenneth Okonkwo is going to war with the Nigerians, with the power that be. Kenneth Okonkwo is going to be fighting for you. He needs a place, a home that can protect his family, that can protect him. You say, hey, no, go and rent a flat. You humble him because you don't want to spend money in the Nigeria that you know. Let me tell you something. You cannot fight from outside. To win, you have to fight from inside. And you have to fight every way to get inside. Peter Obi, you are outside. You want to go inside. So you need to fight the way the people that are inside fought to get in there and they are misbehaving. So you fight to get in there so you can behave the way you want to behave.
Mr. Ben, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hold on. Let me address somebody on the YouTube. Yes, somebody on the YouTube say it is your choice to support whom you want to support. This is similar speech of Kenneth Okonkwo. That should be a similar speech to every political advocacy in the world. In the world, politics is money. If you don't have it, you raise it from the people. Don't shy away from it. You are fighting incumbent. And you are not fighting Buhari. You are fighting Tinubu. Tinubu. The election will be won by Peter Obi, but he will not be declared the president, and nobody will come out to fight for you. The social media has been divided. First of all, you need to recognize who is dividing it, and let us finish them. Good afternoon, Scar.
Mr. Ben, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
No allow Nigeria matter get to you, my boss. No allow get to you too much. The country is really messed up. is really, really, really messed up. I was saying something right now. I said, I wish you can have a contestant like Tinubu, but we know if you get devil and angel in one body. You know? Because to me, all these guys, they are just joking.
Yes.
They are seriously joking. Big time jokers. You want to contest against a man like Tinubu and you are going for podcasts? You are going for podcasts.
You have this man, you have the vote. You have the vote. You don't need campaign.
We gave him already.
Nigeria, Peter Obi has the vote. But
it was given.
They will give Nigeria will give him the vote. But how do you get the vote? How do you protect the election? How do you make sure your election is not taken from you?
He has been given this vote already. He won against Tinubu. But what could you do with it? Nothing. Nothing. We don't get any contestants, to be honest. I keep saying that, and I will say it again. Tinubu is still going to be the president of Nigeria because the other people, they are just joking. If now Atiku is just a silent person. We know the Atiku voice. I don't know how Atiku sounds. I don't know how they sound like.
It's sad.
So when he's there with people on the road shouting, Tinubu is a thief, Tinubu is a thief, and you want to be a president.
Sure is a joker. That's number one. I've already said what I would say. If 10 people go to election ballot box to vote, I guarantee you 6 of them will vote for Peter Obi today. But after that, if Tinubu decide to do the magic, what are you going to do?
Baba, he has done the magic. I can bet my whole life on this. There is nothing they can tell me until 2030. Nothing. Nothing for now. Nothing. And if they don't take care, Tinubu Pikin will rule Nigeria. It will shock them. If they don't take care of what's going on right now, that boy will rule Nigeria for their president. It will shock them. Because I don't know what is really going on. You want to fight the devil. You are playing angel. I don't understand.
You want to fight the devil. You are playing angel. You want to go and fight a pig. A pig. You are wearing agbada. You wear white clothes, agbada. You don't want your hand to be stained. Gentle.
Mr. Ben, our savior, they ask us for saving. Person is supposed to save us. They ask us now, tell me we'll save. And he said it might be fired before the next election. So maybe we can protect you.
The thing don't tire myself. The thing don't tire. Honestly speaking, the thing don't tire.
Mr. Ben, good morning, guys. Mr. Ben, good morning. Yes, a long time. Well done, sir. Well done. God will just continue to strengthen you as you are here contributing every day. I'm supporting both of you. You guys, huh?
Yes.
Like I always say, I know I've spoken one or twice in your platform. You see, the problem is that Obi today, the reason why Obi has this massive thing is because Nigeria is, hungry for a change. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's because Nigeria is hungry for a change. Like I used to tell my folks in Canada here, Obi, if you want to be a Nigeria president, you have to be rugged. You have to be somebody, you have to be somebody who is also in the same line with all these guys. But yeah, we know that the focus is changing the country. Obi cannot, go and write it down, I'm telling you. Like you guys said, Tinubu has already won this election. You can imagine how Tinubu has faced out this guy from the beginning, making him to run from one party to the other.
Let me tell you something. My brother, let me tell you. You see,
this guy is not showing that he has a strategy.
Let me tell you something. This NDC that Tinubu is Peter Obi is in, that political party may be owned by Tinubu.
Absolutely, 100%.
May be owned by Tinubu.
100%.
Why am I saying this? Sariki Dixon finished as a governor, then came over to the Senate. Are you listening? Then his own candidate, because who is it is a PDP state. Where's Sariki Dixon from?
Bayelsa.
Bayelsa State. You remember that it was APC that's supposed to won that election, where on the last day, the candidate for the primary election, something was discovered about him and they dropped him. And then that election was conducted and PDP won it. Sariki Diskin, ally, won it. The guy was in the Senate. The guy won that election there. Sariki then come to Abuja as a senator after his governorship. Now, Sariki Dixon then went and registered a political party. Why? That is very unusual. So he went and registered a political party, but he was not representing that political party. He did not win his Senate under that political party. He won under PDP. Then he went and registered a political party all of a sudden. And he palmed. And he folded his hand and they're waiting. And that is the political party that Peter Obi is now contesting under now, officially. And don't forget, there's a deregistration order that has been given for that political party.
Because of the logo thing.
Because of the logo thing. That case, that court order has not been reversed. But everything sounds good now. All right. INEC allow the NDC to meet their information. But I can tell you the case is not over.
My brother, I'm on the same page with you. It will shock everybody that Tinubu owns NDC. Like you have said. It will shock you. What Tinubu cannot do politically, what Tinubu cannot do politically in Nigeria does not exist. What that cannot do, from judiciary to INEC to everything, that guy has bought every. If Tinubu has this sole power, before he became a Nigerian president, how much more when this guy controls him?
Imagine.
I remember. Let me tell you. Let me say something, sir. When Remi Tinubu resigned from the Senate, when Tinubu came out and he said he want to contest, Remi Tinubu's first decision was to pull out, that he's not running again. He wants to support the husband. I met somebody in London, and the person told me 100% Tinubu is the next president. I said, you are joking. I said, you are joking. And I also remember when Tinubu has a meeting in London, not a meeting, Tinubu was kind of staying in London and sick. And then some people came to visit him from Nigeria. And in London, one big guy that normally follow him, one outside that now very, very famous in Nigeria to follow him around, then call him Mr. President. I don't know how many of you watched that video that time. Tinubu was not a president. He called him Mr. President.
I remember. Yeah.
I saw that video, Ben. I saw it.
So the guys I'm talking to then told me, Ben, watch this thing. This guy is the president of Nigeria. Let us support him. My mumu stubbornness. Mustafa, that is the energy director, the guy in charge of solar in Nigeria. He's my brother. He's my friend. Me and him used to go and protest in London. Today, he's a top director because of my stubbornness.
Yeah, posterity will see pay you.
So guys, hold on, because for me to come out and say this today, I know my influence. But the problem is this: we don't have anybody to talk to. How can Randy Paul they are content creators? They don't know what they're doing. I look at them, I'm like, you people don't even know if there's a protest today. They are there. Is that how to win election? Is that how to? This is not engineering election. If Peter Obi was serious, those people, they will give them a direct assignment. All this banter. You guys are not involved in it. Message. There will be open office in Lagos, open office in London, open office in Abuja, and hire people that dedicate their time. Do you know in America, to win election, the person that will contest election the next time, they've already have offices for their agent now. Strategic. You are playing with Tinubu, and you want us to come and waste our effort again. In short, INEC should just declare Tinubu a president now.
That, my brother, that's just the only thing. Well, that's just what is in the pipeline. And then again, let me just conscientize us, right? If you see the atmosphere in Nigeria right now, everybody has just become a slave under Tinubu. Slave. I mean, like, nobody is talking. Activists are quiet.
Yes.
Judiciary is quiet. Everybody is not. Everybody is numb. Everybody is numb. Right? Everybody is numb. Nobody is saying anything. That guy, whatever he instructs, that is what happened. Whatever he wants is what happened. Anybody he wants to take away, is take those things away. My message to Peter Obi is just that, to be honest, I will be candid with you. Before, I used to like have a little bit like 20% of a touch to say, oh, we need the change, right? We need somebody who, you know, understand. But, you know, Obi is not ready. Obi, because Obi, all this crying around, all this going to, you know, doing, serving people, all these things it doesn't rule Nigeria. You can't rule Nigeria that way. I'm not saying you should carry gun or do anything, but your strategy is not really. Can you imagine Obi contested last election? Now look at me, brother. Today, what can you say about Obi's strategy? What can you just tell me 1, 2, 3 things that you can say, oh, this is what Obi has done on ground in case of the next election. This is probably, you know, what he's planning. These are the direction people are working toward. My guy is just
he's holier than thou.
He's just looking for empathy. Like everything said, they are not lying now. All this empathy thing is doing. They are not lying. He's doing it.
Can I come in?
They're not lying. He's not. It's not. Hold on. Before breaking. Hold on. Before anybody said Obi is not lying, like they are trying to attack him. It's normal. But what? I beg. Let's breaking. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I understand that frustration. We're all correct, but the thing is, we should look at the bigger picture. We should look at the big picture. The thing is, how we should be asking ourselves, how do we support to be? Because it's like we left all these things for him alone. Obi is not just fighting to be president for himself; he's fighting for every other Nigerian, and we should understand that. How are we going to support him? Why did we leave the fight for him? 2023, by this time, a lot of people were coming out to support him with their own resources, with their own effort, doing things. But now it seems like we've abandoned everything for Obi. And
yes.
That's where I feel it's overwhelming.
Because there's no leadership. There's no leadership. Peter Obi, it does not have leadership to coordinate a movement. And let me just say this to you guys. 2023, we hand over it to him. Nigerians were frustrated. After NSAS, Peter Obi was the hope of Nigerians. We wanted to show Tinubu Shege for NSAS. Peter Obi was our voice.
Yes, Mr. Ben. Then after that, what did we do? He won an election and we left him to go and defend it.
No, we did not left him to go defend it.
We left.
No, brother. Brother, hold on.
We didn't ask for help.
Hold on. What? Let me tell you. When his vice president come and said that anarchy, that Tinubu must not be sworn in, what Obi talk?
Let me answer you. You see, that is. Obi was a candidate in that election. If Obi opened his mouth and called for anything, the government of the day will seize the opportunity.
The government of the day will not do it. And if you are afraid of the hold on, sir. If you hold on. If you are afraid of the government of the day picking you, then you are not ready to lead. Because every leader was picked in this world. Every leader.
Abiola did it. Wait now, Mr. Ben. Abiola did it. Let me land. He's going to deny us. He could tell us nobody send us. Recently, there was an election. Let me land, please. There was an election in Senegal. What happened? The government of the
forget about Senegal. Let's talk about Nigeria. Forget about Senegal.
Brother, you people, Mr. Bricky, you people are the one deceiving. You're not landing. You people are the one deceiving Peter Obi. You are no more obedient than me. You are no more obedient than me. I was so in support of. Hold on. I was so in support of me. Arise TV were putting my picture to analyze what I talk. You are no more obedient than me. Shishi, I did not collect. Flight ticket, I did not collect. Nothing. We are ready. We gave it to. We are obedient. We did everything. Hold on, sir. I beg, please, because the message I brought today, I know I'll get attacked nationwide. People will come and say, Mr. Ben, don't deny Obi. I am not denying Obi. I say there must be a change. A change that we are ready, that he knows there's a leadership. There's no leadership. Is it Randy Paul I'm going to call to have a meeting with? Or Mama P? Or Justice Crack?
Or Aisha is even quiet
or Aisha. Aisha is confused. They know the game already. Madam, let Madam talk. Let no men be talking alone.
Good afternoon. I'm so sorry. Do you know what? We all love Peter Obi, but he's not strong enough to carry us along. I'm 100% sure. But that 2023, we ready to support Obi because we believe Obi won the game. We ready to fight. Obi is not ready. Obi was not ready to fight. How do you want us to fight when Obi is not ready to fight? Then we were ready to fight, but Obi said he's not ready to fight. What do you want us to do? You see this 2027, if we all support Obi, we followed Obi, Tinubu, we get there. Unopposed. Sowore is the only man that is ready now. We don't care. We just want to back him up and chase all these people out of our country. We can't continue like this. Because if we support Obi because he's a nice man, he's a quiet man. Imagine your president kneeling down for Obasanjo in public. Obi knelt down for Obasanjo in public. Who does that? Because of what? We Nigerians, we fed up of all these jellyfish men. We need a rugged candidate that we can back up, and we're ready to back whoever that is strong, which is the only person that we know that is rugged, that has coconut head now is Omoyele Sowore. No doubt about it. If we just continue on this, is my brother, is my sister, we will fall back to Tinubu. We will fall back to this man, and this man is going to kill us. He's going to finish us. We will be finished after that 2027 election. We just need to leave all this, is my family, is my brother, is my church member, or this thing, and support the rugged man. If Sowore get there, if he's not doing it right, we will flush him out again. I keep saying this, we will flush him out again. If we can flush this man out, this Tinubu out, it will be high hope now for every presidential candidate coming.
Madam, I have a question for you, because you are obedient. You are obedient, and the election is still a couple of months away.
I'm not an obedient.
You used to be. You used to be, right?
I've never been an obedient.
Okay, I am an obedient. I'm Obi supporter. And let me tell you, I'm an Obi supporter. And I'm suspending my support for him, my advocacy for him, but I still have so much heart for Obi. What I'm trying to say is this: Obi need to show direction that this election that is coming, if they rig it, we can collect our election back from whoever rig it. At the moment, we don't have that structure of how to collect it back. And I keep saying that the social media play a major role. And today, the social media has been divided into pieces. This Sowore that you call now, Madam, Sowore, in my own opinion, is an asset of Tinubu's government.
Never.
No, Madam, it's your opinion. This is my opinion, and it has been my opinion for a very long time. I know Sowore directly. Sowore is an asset of the APC government. Sowore is part of the reason why I am saying what I'm saying now. Because they need to understand that when Tinubu came in, Tinubu understand what is called divide and rule. The first thing he do was to divide our social media. And they created nuisance to be fighting on social media. They hand over power to non-state actors, influencers, to be deciding what Nigerians should talk about or not talk about. That become the trend. Tinubu, social media is no longer a threat to Tinubu. It's an asset for him, because when he came, he saw the opportunity. He said, the obedient, they are very aggressive. Now, how do I turn obedient against each other? Then he created them figures, influencers. Why do you think Showore and VDM is fighting all the time, madam? What is their bone of contention?
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
The problem that we Nigerians have is that we speak lies as if we are telling the truth.
I agree.
You understand?
Madam, I'm going to take you on a task, because I want you to convince me. And yeah, I want you to convince you. I want, madam, hold on. You need to listen to me, and then I give you a chance. I want you to tell me, what is the problem between Showore and Very Dark Man? Why are they fighting all the time? Why is the fan fighting? What is the problem?
Okay. Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, if you have idea, tell me.
Yeah. The idea is that Showore is not fighting for B-Lot. That's what Nigerians don't get about it. VDM wants to show his strength over VDM wants to show his strength over B-Lot. You understand? Showore is not against VDM fighting for his right. But Showore is trying to let VDM know that if you are using police to show your strength over Nigerians, because you have the strength, it will continue to the extent that we are fighting for justice in Nigeria, we won't be able to stand again. When VDM started this race, do you know that VDM was picked up? By the time they released Showore came to America here, and VDM was picked up by the Nigerian police, and they reminded him in that Kuje prison. And the Jade couldn't get VDM out. The Adeyodu had to call Showore. I invited Showore then to this Oklahoma. But they called Showore that, okay, we've been trying to get this VDM out, but they couldn't get him out. How can you help us? Showore help. Madam,
I really appreciate that you came up, and I like your passion for Showore. But Showore.
The problem is that we need to listen to each other. We don't need to tell lies in order to bring.
Madam, I am not telling lie.
No, you said something now which is not true.
Okay, I want to explain something to you. Are you going to pay attention?
What is the proof?
Madam, are you going to pay attention? Are you going to pay attention? Madam, you live in Oklahoma. One thing, this is my show, and this is my platform and my voice. And my voice is not a voice where people come and I will just sit down there like Daddy Freeze and everybody will be saying their own. I have an opinion. I have a voice.
You ask me a question.
Yes. So I want to no, but madam, if I give you a question and you are going in a historical pattern that is going to take all of our time, the simple question I ask you, you say
the simple question is that well, VDM is fighting Showore because of B-Lord.
Okay, thank you.
Showore is not fighting VDM.
Okay, thank you.
VDM is not fighting.
Okay, thank you, madam. Okay, madam, thank you. Madam, you are not listening. Right. Madam, thank you. Madam, another question.
Showore is not working for Tinubu.
Okay, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with your part. I agree with your part. That's your opinion. My opinion remains my opinion, madam. Madam, what is the problem between VDM and Shenkuti?
The problem between VDM and Shenkuti is what I still tell you now. Because when Showore released B-Lord, even Shenkuti was at the side of VDM. But he keep telling VDM that, okay, not that Sowore did not want you to persecute Billord. But the point is that don't use your power to put him in jail. Take him to court so that you guys can go to court and settle this.
Okay, madam, pay attention. Madam, pay attention. That statement that Sowore made, is there anything in that statement that should make the amount of fight that you've seen on social media to happen? Is there anything in it that somebody, Sowore is an activist, he's been doing this all his life, he's telling VDM, do not use your power to oppress, to use police to go and arrest somebody, take it to court? This is something Sowore has been saying for years. Why do you think it generates, VDM take it and they make it such a big drama? That is a harmless statement. Are you not asking yourself why?
No. The problem is that the way we see things differently sometimes. I do tell people, you know, like now, when VDM came out and talked like that to Omoyele, the whole world, the whole Nigerians, they spread it up. But when VDM came back to apologize to Sowore, it's not everybody that posts it anymore. Do you know that after all these banters, VDM apologized to Sowore? The video is on the YouTube.
Okay, madam, this is the problem I have. I try to engage you now, and I cannot change your view on what we're looking at. Mr. Mikey, if you can mute yourself, I will appreciate it until it's your turn to talk. Thank you, Mr. Mikey. So, madam, now, Sowore is a friend to Deji Adeoju, right?
Yeah.
Sowore is a friend to Very Dark Man, right?
Not a friend to Very Dark Man.
Okay.
It was when Very Dark Man was having problems.
Okay. Madam, there's no need. Okay, they're not friends, but they are acquaintances. Okay. Like they are not fighting before, right?
They are not fighting.
Okay.
They are not fighting. There was no fight.
Madam, okay. Madam, I ask you one question. Please don't explain. Please, somebody is listening. I'm trying to get you somewhere. If you can pay attention, you will get my message. But if you keep on defending something that I know,
I'm not defending.
Okay.
This is the problem. I'm not defending. I'm telling you what really happened.
Madam.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you. Madam, this thing here has root. This is Deji. Yeah. This is Sowore. This is Shenkuti. This is VDM. Can you tell me what connect all of this together? They are connected. They are in the same circle, right?
What is there is that they are not in the same circle. That's what you guys don't get. They are not in the same circle.
Madam, I said they are in the same circle, right or not? You say yes or no?
That's when they brought Sowore. When VDM needs help, that's when.
Madam, you are just in your mindset. Don't let me tell you that it's like you understand the game. You are just trying to convince me.
Let's forget about it. It's what you want to believe. You want to believe.
Yes.
But what I just want to clear is that we Nigerians, if we don't stop propaganda about what we don't know, we just tell lies. We want people to believe that lie.
Madam.
Mr. Ben, can we focus on the topic, Mr. Ben?
Yeah, I am coming back to the topic because the topic is involving what we are discussing now. Because if you remember what I said before, I said that our social media, which we use normally as a forum to galvanize, has been taken over by clowns like Sowore, clowns like Very Dark Man, clowns.
Clowns. That means you don't know what you are talking, sir. If you touch Sowore, clown, the whole world would.
Madam, Mechono, let me talk.
God bless you.
You are a Tinubu supporter, and I know it. You can lie from now to tomorrow. I don't care. I know the game more than you. You are a Tinubu supporter. And this is the agenda. So don't talk over me. Now, I asked this woman a question. I said, Waiting Showore talk, we go cause this kind of fight. You know, fi answer am. Waiting below do, we go cause this kind of fight. You know, fi answer am. What you are looking at is a script of what is called control opposition. They are in group. They are the one that took over your social media. And they are fighting each other. They are doing this. They keep you busy and entertained. And the relevant thing are not being talked about. Showore cannot win a street.
Why you think that Obi won the game? Obi could not fight for his this thing. So I'm done.
Get out.
Mr. Berry, can I come in? Let me just be honest, right?
Go ahead.
Let me say something.
Go ahead, sir.
You see, political system and situation of Nigeria, he has gotten to a situation where the man in power right now, like I said before, that was how we started this show.
Yeah.
This man can do anything. He can buy, he can. Yeah, I believe so much in the social media games and gimmicks he's doing right now. And my point is that, is it possible, there's a question, is it possible that Tinubu can buy anybody on social media? Of course, 100% he can. Can he be using VDM against Nigeria just for a political game? Of course it is, because I will tell you for a fact that today, Nigerians youth, majority of Nigerians youth have lost it all. Nobody concentrating on the picture anymore. You'll be surprised that little social media banter will just come out now when they are very good, important, situation that we were facing. And it will just come up and everybody... And it will take all of the attention away. It will take attention away. Everybody will just forget it. They will just... Okay, tell me right now, look at the atmosphere, like how I started. Look at the atmosphere in Nigeria. Nobody cares anymore. Everybody is just living life. Yeah. Everybody is just doing their own stuff. Nobody is even interested. Like it's normal. Like it's normal. My brother, God bless you. Like everything we are going through today is just normal. My brother, today, there cannot be a national protest again. It's over. Yes. Look at the kids kidnapped. Look at that kidnapping thing. Yeah. 1 week.
Because everybody sounds like you asked, why would Sore and Very Dark Man be fighting?
Why? What is the reason? What is the reason? Why? There is nothing. There is nothing.
Do you know that you just open my brain up right now? Okay, what is it with Shenkuti?
What is it with Shenkuti?
The same Shenkuti that you follow to his father's grave.
You want a revolution.
The same Shenkuti you follow to Fela's grave.
You have the same mentality, the same mindset, guys, the same ideas.
Guys, you don't know what I have disputed. You see, that's why I am disappointed at Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is depending on organic. Peter Obi does not understand the game has been rigged against him already. From the ongoing. And those of us that are shouting, we are left. The other day I saw Mama P. I saw, let me tell you something. When a picture came out and they see Justice Crack posted a picture of soldier eating food, I took that picture and I came online. I said, this is a setup. I said, this is a setup. This is a drama.
You were here, I was here.
I said, this is a drama. I said, they are staging it for a drama. This picture is sent to him to set up for bigger picture. And exactly what I say is what happened. Exactly what I say is what happened. Justice Clark was in court. VDM lawyer was in Istanbul. Then fly to Nigeria. Then he say, I am the lawyer. Then Randy Paul say, you are the lawyer. This one say, you are the lawyer. Then VDM lawyer. Then with Barrister Masha. Then withdraw. Just nonsense. Like literally nonsense. So,
we have a long way to go.
But people cannot see the picture. So, and I'm not blaming the government. I'm not blaming Tinubu. He's playing the game the way he knows best. If you cannot blame the player, you have to blame the spectators that cannot see that the magic has been performed behind the table. I want to play something for you guys. ChatGPT, define us control opposition, its characteristic, and also include control opposition figures, personalities, influencers, what they do, and how people can spot the agenda. You see, this is the question I just asked ChatGPT now. ChatGPT will deliver it for us. Then you will see this madam. I hope she's under the comment section to see the work. Do you now discover that last week Showore came out and said, I've been arrested. I am coming to court. And then you see drama in front of court. You see DSS. They wear camouflage like they are in a Sambisa forest. And everybody is moving. Everybody's moving up and down. It's not VDM topic. It's topic. It's general topic. Somebody is asking if this is VDM topic. Oswald, that is one of the bot accounts that I'm talking about. Yes, this is one of the bot accounts that have taken over our social media. This is one of the bot accounts that have taken. They are everywhere. Nigerians cannot have a decent conversation anymore. Nigerians cannot have a decent conversation anymore. They have taken it over.
They are favorites. We have favorites now.
No, it's not favorite. It's engineered. It is engineered. All you need, Nigerians are so, yes, Nigerians are so gullible. You only need 2,000 people to take over platforms. And they will just go on the comment section. Insult, abuse, report, insult, abuse, report. And the decent Nigerians are no longer talking. They kept quiet. Let me mute down my brother first. So we got the answer of control opposition figures. I asked the question just like that. Let's read it out. Listen.
Controlled opposition is a term used to describe an individual, organization, political party, media outlet, or public figure that appears to oppose those.
PSKTOP-F9AQ9L4. And I found.
Okay, I'm trying to get it to the speaker.
Political party,
I'm trying to get it so that I can start from the fresh. So that you guys can listen to it. This is something obedient they don't know. They don't understand the game that has been played against them.
Controlled opposition is a term used to describe an individual, organization, political party, media outlet, or public figure that appears to oppose those in power, but is alleged to actually benefit, protect, or unintentionally reinforce the existing system. The idea is that such figures channel public anger into directions that are less threatening to those with power. The concept has existed for decades in political science, intelligence history, and authoritarian regimes. However, it is also widely used in online discussions to accuse opponents without solid evidence. Because of that, claims that a specific person is controlled opposition should be treated carefully and supported by credible evidence. What is the purpose of controlled opposition? If genuine controlled opposition exists, its objectives might include diverting public attention from more damaging issues, absorbing public anger before it becomes organized action, dividing opposition groups against one another, creating the illusion of democracy or open debate, discrediting legitimate critics by association, steering conversations toward topics that are less threatening to those in power. Common characteristics. Not every person who displays these traits is controlled opposition. These are patterns that observers sometimes associate with the concept. Part 1. Criticizes only selected targets. They may attack certain politicians or institutions while consistently avoiding criticism of others who are equally influential. 2. Avoids crossing certain red lines. They appear outspoken but never pursue issues that could seriously threaten powerful interests. 3. Creates outrage without solutions. They generate constant controversy but rarely encourage practical civic engagement or policy solutions. 4. Frequently dominates media attention. They receive unusually extensive coverage, even while claiming to be heavily censored. Media attention alone is not evidence of coordination, but some people view persistent visibility as a possible indicator worth examining. 5. Encourages emotional reactions. Their messaging often emphasizes anger, fear, or loyalty over evidence and careful reasoning. 6. Constantly changes the public conversation. As one controversy fades, another quickly replaces it, making sustained focus on long-term issues difficult. 7. Builds personality cults. Followers become loyal to the individual rather than the ideas or principles being promoted. 8. Rarely produces measurable change. Despite years of activism or commentary, there may be little evidence of concrete policy reforms or institutional improvements resulting from their efforts. How people allege controlled opposition operates. A commonly described cycle is 1. Gain public trust. 2. Become the leading voice of dissent. 3. Direct public attention towards selected issues. 4. Keep supporters emotionally engaged. 5. Prevent broader organization or structural reform. 6. Repeat the cycle. This is a theoretical model often discussed by commentators. It is not evidence that any particular person or movement operates this way. Who can be accused of being controlled opposition? People use the label across many fields, including politicians, political parties, activists, protest leaders, journalists, social media influencers, religious leaders, labor leaders, television personalities, think tanks, advocacy organizations. The fact that someone belongs to one of these categories does not mean they are controlled opposition. How to evaluate such claims? Instead of relying on labels, consider asking questions such as, are criticisms applied consistently across different groups? Does the person present verifiable evidence for major claims? Are mistakes corrected publicly when shown to be wrong? Do they encourage independent thinking or demand unquestioning loyalty? Do they explain practical solutions or mainly provoke outrage? Is their reporting transparent about sources and uncertainties? Have their actions led to meaningful, verifiable outcomes? Looking at patterns over time is generally more informative than focusing on isolated incidents. Examples from history. There are documented historical cases in which governments infiltrated or manipulated opposition groups. Examples include the FBI's COINTELPRO program, which infiltrated and disrupted various political organizations in the United States. Secret police in several authoritarian states establishing or influencing opposition groups to monitor or weaken genuine dissent. These historical examples show that governments have sometimes attempted to influence opposition movements. They do not imply that current public figures are controlled opposition. Why the term is controversial? The phrase controlled opposition is often used rhetorically in political debate. It can sometimes describe genuine concerns about manipulation, but it is also frequently used without sufficient evidence to dismiss critics or rivals. Because of this, credible evidence is important before concluding that any specific individual is acting as controlled opposition. Bottom line. Controlled opposition is best understood as a hypothesis about political or organizational influence, not as a label that should be applied casually. Evaluating claims requires examining evidence, consistency of behavior, transparency, incentives, and outcomes, rather than relying on popularity, media attention, or speculation alone.
Now, thank you so much for those of you guys that waited. The reason I played this is this. We talked about Sariki Dixon. Then the madam came and talking about Showore. Now, if you listen, he said they program them to see one person as a hero. They don't ask them to think logically. I asked that woman, waiting cause problem between Showore and Very Dark Man. Waiting cause problem between Shem Kuti and Very Dark Man. Waiting cause problem between Big Lord and this that result into this drama that you see on social media. Waiting cause problem between Justice Crack and the army. Nothing. It's a cycle. And this is why I say that Peter Obi movement, they don't seem to understand this pattern. Today, if they call a protest, Peter Obi will not have 100,000 people. And this is not, I'm not lying to you. This influencer, they will destroy it. They will use narrative to destroy it. Am I going to blame Tinubu for that? Tinubu is just playing the game that he knows how to play. So I will not come here and tell you P2B has impressed me. He hasn't impressed me at all. He hasn't impressed me. They don't have national figures. They don't have. And if you are thinking, oh, the Northern are supporting him, the Northern, as you see the North, they don't fight individual fight. They fight as a North. If they know electing Peter Obi will not give them their time very soon, they will not elect Peter Obi. Don't be deceived. This is not emotional talk. So control opposition is working in Nigeria right now. Most of the influential you are seeing, they are on government payroll to keep the social media divided. I told you guys the other day, somebody told me, support Showore, and this will be your incentive. Somebody told me that. They have reached out to so many influencers in the UK. That's why all of a sudden you will see them abusing P2B. I will never abuse P2B. I'm only saying obedient must wake up. They must wake up and call a spade a spade. If somebody is playing a bad game against you, play the bad game against them. If they are buying both accounts to be commenting everywhere, you to buy both accounts. There's nothing organic. Organic will not put you in Aso Rock. Roland, go ahead. I'm so sorry that I'm really tense, especially that woman walking me through that kind of anger and nonsense. Breaking, are you there? Why can't I hear you guys? Can you guys hear me on TikTok? Hello? I can't hear you guys on TikTok. I don't know if it's my... Can you hear me on TikTok? Sky, can you hear me? I believe that my TikTok had a problem now. Can you hear me on TikTok? It's on my own end. Jesus, I don't know what I did wrong. You guys can hear me very well. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me see if I can just set it out. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, go ahead. Sorry about that. I for some reason I couldn't hear. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Uncle Ben.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah, afternoon, everyone. Actually, you see, I want to ask you some few questions, right? Concerning Showore, the opinion you have towards Showore, right?
Yes, yes, ma. Let me get a towel because I'm sweating and I don't want to use fan. Let me get a towel to clear my head, please. And I'll be back. Okay. But other people can hear you and I can hear you as well. I'm just getting a towel.
Okay, so you see, it's actually obvious that I don't see someone, if he actually wants to benefit something, then he will decide to take the riskier part, right? Just because he wants to benefit something from the system. Showore is an example of we all, at least most of us that doesn't know much about him, I think we should go and do more research about this man. Because for me, I don't see the reason why if I want something and I know I have the means to get that thing, I will decide to use the route of being imprisoned, being bullied, being beaten. Sometimes I don't understand the kind of hatred or the kind of opinion we have towards Showore. Because if Showore is someone that I think that if you put these old people together, when we talk about intelligence, when we talk about outspoken, this man is very intelligent. So,
Madam, who is intelligent? Madam, you say you want to ask me a question about Showore.
Yeah.
So ask me the question, please.
So, sir, if you are in a social position, right, do you think you will want to take those route of being prison, being beaten, being going to prison, being outspoken just because you want to get something for the system? Will you take that route?
Showore did not go to prison. Showore is an actor.
Sir, see, so you are telling me that someone will say something and going to prison for 5 years, leaving his family just because
Madam, Showore suffer under Buhari, but under Tinubu, Showore has been reaping the labor of his love, or the work of his labor under Tinubu. Tinubu, Madam, if you are asking me a question, are you ready for answer? Because on this platform,
no, you just answered me, so I'm reciprocating now. So in which area is there evidence that this is what the government have given to Showore?
Madam, Showore know exactly the game he's playing under Tinubu government.
Sir, you are assuming.
I am not assuming, madam. I am not assuming. I am telling you, based on the political analysis, I am telling you, now. Madam, pay attention to me. Pay attention. And I want you to listen. You asking me to give you evidence is like you asking me to start showing you Showore's bank account. Showore, you have to follow the pattern. Madam, I don't know whether you live in Nigeria or you live in abroad. There's what is called pattern. If you set your alarm up in the morning for 5 or for 3 days, the rest of if you say you set your alarm up, say I wake up at 7 a.m. If you forget to set it up, if you set it up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you're waking up at 7 a.m. and you forgot to set it up on Thursday and Friday, if you normally go to bed at the same time you normally go to bed between Monday and Wednesday, let's say you go to bed at 10 o'clock, Tuesday you go to bed at 10 o'clock, you set alarm, wake me up at 6 o'clock. On Wednesday, you go to bed at 10 o'clock. On Thursday, you go to bed at 10 o'clock, but you forgot to set your alarm up. Do you know what will happen at 6 o'clock in the morning?
You'll be late.
You will wake up.
It's the pattern.
So what you are saying, sir,
Obafe, please let me answer your question.
Mr. Ben.
Yes,
Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben, there's something I want to.
No. I'm dealing with Obafe. Please allow me. Obafe, do you agree with me on that little analogy I just gave to you now? Have you experienced it in your life?
Yes, I understand.
So if somebody then tell you, give me evidence that I did not set alarm up, but I wake up, do you have evidence?
No.
But you have the pattern.
Okay, I accept.
Thank you.
Okay, so in this aspect, right? If you are in Showore position, do you think you will want to take few days in prison just because you want to benefit something from the system, where you know you have the capability that you can be appointed as a minister, as even whatever you wish to be appointed?
Madam,
because you cannot tell me that a person like what is this called? There's a lot of these guys out there, right, that have not done even a quarter of what Showore is doing in Nigeria, but they are being appointed as ministers, they are being appointed as ambassadors.
I know.
So do you think that man will want to take those risks, those dangerous assignments just because you want to profit? How much?
Okay, madam.
You leave your family.
Madam, now pay attention. You're asking a question. Madam, if they said, if I tell you now that the means justify what Showore is doing, you don't want to agree with me. Showore is in this game not to lead. Showore has never intended to lead anything. So madam, pay attention now. I'm talking now. If you are going to, other people are listening. Madam, Showore has been in the game for almost 30 years. Madam, what public office have Showore ever hold in Nigeria? What private office has he ever managed? Has he ever even been able to hold a jojumo? You know, like a jojumo for the street, so that they contribute for him, so he can be responsible for holding the bucket for the money and he can account. Has he ever hold that in his life? Never. Madam, another question that I want to ask you is this.
So what are you insinuating in this?
I'm not insinuating, I'm stating fact and obvious. I am stating fact and obvious. Now, we've just analyzed now that Tinubu is a long-time game planner. And Tinubu and Showore, no be today they start their game. They know each other long time ago. Tinubu and Showore know each other long time ago during the Abiola regime.
Are they friends?
Madam, there mustn't be public friends. There mustn't be friends. When you have an alliance, it's not every alliance is a public friends. So let me just say, I don't hate Showore. And I think if Showore get a chance, he can be a president. But Showore doesn't have the means and the pattern to be a president. He has never positioned himself in that lane. He has always been who he was. He has always been this kind of a person who is scared to lead, afraid to lead. What is stop Showore? Madam, hold on. Do you know? Let me give you an example of a guy called Bobby Wine.
Bobby Wine, yeah, of Uganda.
When Bobby Wine was popular, what did Bobby Wine do, madam? Bobby Wine went and joined a political party. And Bobby Wine was always confronting Masavi every election. Every election, he will confront Masavi. Every election, he will confront Masavi. He went into the parliament. He became the leader of the opposition. Then he's leading. Then he was contesting election. And the people of Uganda know that they have Bobby Wine today. And in the last election, Masavi said, Bobby Wine, I like you, but it's not your turn. I will do my time, and when I go, you people can take over. Bobby Wine has been prime. If you talk about Melama of South Africa, Julius Malema. Melama went into the parliament. But Showore is not even, Showore is so clean that every administration that come, they are corrupt, they are bad for him. He cannot be allowed to be appointed. Madam, just imagine if any administration appointed Showore as a EFCC director, if they appoint him as aviation minister, if they appoint him as a national security advisor, do you think he will hide Boko Haram money? If they appoint him, Madam, hold on. Madam, hold on now. Madam, hold on. Madam, hold on. If they appoint him as Attorney General, do you think he will be jailing people unnecessarily? You cannot complain if you are not inside where the music is being played. You cannot complain about the sound of the music. Showore has never put himself inside where he can be a leader. Showore will benefit from this government, and when this government goes, he go to America and chill until another favor will come there. He will return again and start revolution now, revolution tomorrow. If you ask him which pattern to revolution, he can't tell you. He's the owner of his political party. He's the chairman. He's the vice president. He's the blogger. And that is the person we should be competing with.
Mr. Ben, what you just said is not correct.
Madam, I just stated the fact.
No, you spoke, right?
Okay, please tell us what's correct.
Yeah. See, let me tell you something then. The little way I've understood Showore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a person, right, who registered your political party. And he fought for this party, and he reclaimed this party, and he knew, because Showore is someone who have been in the House of Nigeria government. A lot of Like what is this called? The former governor of Delta State, Ibori. Sure, I've done a lot to expose these politicians that have been so corrupt in Nigeria. He have made a lot of, taken a lot of risk. So you cannot tell me that such person will also want to come and compromise with these same people that you have exposed.
Obape, what I'm trying to tell you is that a civilian cannot be telling you about the military. Do you get what I'm saying? A normal civilian now cannot be telling you that when I become the general of the military, I will do this, I will do that. And you never try to go for training. You have never been through camp.
Okay.
So you are saying you want to become
wait, my brother, I want to ask you something.
When you get there, you will change the army. You have never tried to go to the school. Your father
I want to ask you
you have any lineage of leadership in your family.
I want to ask one question. Among all the Nigerian politicians as of today, which of these people you can bring one-to-one to Sowore?
Sowore is not even supposed to be a conversation. Sowore is a joker.
That man are in the same category.
No, what I'm asking is that among these politicians today,
it's not a politician,
it's a content creator.
It's a YouTuber. Don't compare Sowore to any politician in Nigeria. He don't fit that category at all. It's a baby when it comes to those people. It's a baby.
By stealing your money or by destroying your country. I don't understand. By destroying your country.
Okay, madam, hold on. Somebody on the YouTube said, guys, if you're not talking, mute yourself. Somebody on the YouTube said, was French president in any office before he become the president or engage in Russia? Or
Ukraine. Ukraine president.
Madam, hold on now. I'm talking to somebody on the YouTube now. Even in the Ukraine, madam, all of these people, they're contested under a major political party. They work with other established politicians to get to the top of where they are. They did not build an island and start shouting everywhere, everybody's corrupt apart from me. Macron was a minister. And then if you're talking about the wartime president of Ukraine, he contested under a major party and he got elected. Sowore is the chairman of his party. He's the blogger of his party. Madam, we shouldn't even be talking about Sowore herself. Sowore is a joker.
No, it's not even worth it. It's not worth the topic, to be honest.
I'm not against Peter Obi. I just say I'm not coming here anymore to say vote for Peter Obi. We got the vote. In 2027, Peter Obi will win hands down. But do we know the way to make sure Nigerian people discover these fake people so that the good people can start talking? Currently, Nigerians are quiet. They are muted because the forces of lie have taken over our social media. The forces of lies have taken over our social media.
Voting for Sowore is like voting for Pella. I'll take for
Sowore. Madam, Sowore has contested 3 times. What are his number or his vote? How many votes did he get?
My brother, you don't expect Sowore to do magic. Because for the first place, right, the obedience are there. Even this Obi we are talking about, Obi is the distraction, yes.
Madam, I agree. Madam, I agree. Madam, I agree. Madam, hold on. I agree with you. Obi is a distraction. Obi is an industrialist. Do you agree? Obi is a bank owner. Obi is a 2-time governor. Obi finished as a governor. Obi could have returned to Senate like what the other governors are doing. Obi went back into his normal business and he said, I will be a president of this country one day. Obi started building towards that. And every 4 years, he come out and contest. That is Obi for you. Sowore, the only thing he has managed is a WordPress Sahara reporter. WordPress.
He was also a professor.
Well, professor of Madam Sowore was never a professor. Madam, do not. I live in the UK and I do
in the
not.
University of Columbia.
He's not a professor. He's an invitee. He's a honorary. Madam, he's a honorary invitee. Let me take Kanye West give a lecturer in Oxford University. Does it mean Kanye West is a lecturer? Madam, Kanye West give a lecture at University of Oxford. Does it mean Kanye West is a lecturer?
Even the Sowore will not dare to call himself a professor.
Sowore has never used his mouth to say he's a professor of anything.
He will not dare. He will not dare to say that word. Do you know what being a professor is? Not a lecturer.
You people will just, Madam, do you know I can be invited to Oxford to come and teach?
Is it my network?
Yeah, it's not your network.
Ben,
well,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Madam. Madam, Sowore is not a professor of anything. Sowore was invited. He's a visiting lecturer, visiting to come and tell them about corruption, to come and deliver lecture. He was not a paid lecturer. Madam, phone is your friend. Google it.
Well,
Google
it.
Be
a professor in content creating. That one said B.
You people should give kudos to that man because even
kudos,
the other position
bro, why are you saying this?
What are you saying?
I give kudos to who?
No, one person who's outspoken in Nigeria today.
Now, Madam Sowore, Madam Sowore,
What are we saying?
Sowore is not outspoken. Sowore is working for his money.
Sowore is making money out of Nigerians, and you say we should give him kudos?
From who? No, from who? Have you donated?
Do you know how many foundations this guy they make from us?
From
Do you know how many foundations Sowore has abroad all over? Okay, why did the court see his passport?
No, there's that. Just tell us one.
Why did the court see his passport from
Just tell us one. Yeah. Please tell us one.
That's the way of making money. How many foundations have Sowore get around?
You are saying that if we know how many foundations, I just mention just one.
Madam, this topic today is about Peter Obi.
This is the only man who is fighting the system.
Now, okay, Madam,
I agree. You
agree.
don't appreciate him. You people, you only talk down on him.
Madam,
it's very bad.
Madam, can I ask you a question?
Vote for BDM. Don't worry, vote for BDM. Since you want people that are fighting,
yes,
vote for BDM.
Madam, I want to ask you a question before we go, because I want to end the live now. But I have a question for you, because you seem to understand a little bit of this Sowore man. Madam, can you tell us why Sowore and Very Dark Man and followers, Sowore follower, Very Dark Man followers are fighting? Can you tell us why Seun Kuti and Very Dark Man is fighting? Can you also tell us what is the part of Ideji in all of this? Because I understand Deji is a good friend of Sowore, Egbo Sowore. Then Seun Kuti is a good friend of Sowore that even have his face to enter house. Very Dark Man is a good friend of Ideji and a lawyer. Barrister Masha is a lawyer for Deji, for Sowore. Is also a lawyer for Very Dark Man. And all of them suddenly start throwing bomb on each other on social media. Madam, what do you think is the problem?
Okay, good. See, VDM is the niche. How do I say VDM is the niche? First of all, right? VDM is someone that Sowore actually helped twice, right? Now, I feel that Nigeria's government know that Sowore is always the threat, because the day Nigeria youth will focus on Sowore is the downfall of Nigeria government system. They know this. And that's why Sowore have always been the target. And that's why VDM is someone that they have planned. Ask yourself, from nowhere, why is it that VDM have to go for Masha, which is Sowore lawyer? Because they have planted VDM to know more things about Sowore.
Have they also planted Masha?
No, what happened here is this, right? VDM intentionally went closer to these guys.
I say, have they also planted Masha? Have they also planted Deji Adeoju?
Who went for them? Was it not VDM that went for them?
Madam, I said, you are not getting the picture. Now, if you see this group of people, and suddenly you see all of them throwing pillow at each other.
Can I just say something there?
Madam,
you not the hear. Were you not hearing where VDM? Have you heard anything about Showore that he have attacked VDM? It's not VDM that only attacking Showore.
Okay, again, madam, you're not getting the message, and you're not getting the picture. The picture I want you to get.
I got the picture.
Say, does the conversation Showore have, like Showore saying, "I will save B Lord from jail"? Does it warrant any kind of outlash that came out of it?
No, the reason why that outlash came, first of all, VDM is the egoistic someone.
Okay, madam, you are not. No, I don't want you to blame VDM here. I am just asking you a practical question.
Yeah.
Does it warrant it? No, that's it. It's not warranted,
no,
madam.
No. See, VDM felt that.
Madam, no,
right?
madam, it's not about VDM. Madam, you are not listening. It's not about VDM. I said, does it warrant it? It's no. That should be your answer.
Now something they call something now.
I said,
cannot say no.
Madam, you and your best friend right now. You and your best friend. Do you know what can happen?
Who are best friends?
You, I say you. I'm using as example. You have a best friend. You are somebody you agree with. All of a sudden, for small talk, you started throwing stone in the public. Don't you ask yourself, is this normal?
Can I just explain something, sir, Mr. Ben?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because
go ahead. Madam, you are not getting it. Madam, Obafe, you're not getting the message, and I'm sorry.
Let me say something now. Okay, so you see this rift between VDM, Showore, Seun Kuti and the like. So let's get it very right. You see, Showore is the grandfather of activism. Let's put it that way. He has been doing this thing for years. And one thing that has sustained Showore in terms of activism in Nigeria is his ideology. Are you with me? His ideology. Mr. Ben, can you please mute, please? There's this echo coming from somewhere.
Okay, hold on.
Ben JCS, can you please mute, please?
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
thank you so
much. I have been muted.
Yes,
so if you don't see me on the screen, I'm listening very well. I'm just doing something. I want to bring a picture up. So I will off the screen, but we are hearing you very well. Go ahead.
Okay, so good. You see, Showore since 1989 has been the face of grassroots activism. These are the guys who fought the Babangidas of this world. They fought against IMF. When Jonathan wanted to be president, the cabal did not allow him to be president. Showore and his team, they're the ones on ground. Now, what has helped Showore over the years is that he works based on ideology. People have said so many things about Showore. He's collecting money, he's doing this. People don't have facts. It's based on ideology. Number one, if you are fighting for the masses, you cannot be a party with the police. You cannot use the police to oppress the masses. Showore works based on ideology. Fantastic. Now we have a new breed of activists in Nigeria. We have people like VDM, okay, Mama Peace, and these guys. Now, the difference between Showore, like I mentioned, is that Showore works based on ideology. If you're fighting the oppressed, don't use the oppressor to fight the oppressed. Now, when B Lord and BDM were having issues, it started as a social media banter. They were just exchanging words. It was just normal, okay? Now, along the line, B Lord said some things or did some things that really, got BDM angry. B Lord stepped on BDM's toes. Now he was arrested. He used the police to arrest B Lord. And of course, Showore felt like, look, you guys are just having banter. There's no need for you to involve police. Then Showore, the way he went about it, probably some people will have said, why not Showore just call BDM? Say, BDM, I beg. There's no need for you to involve police now. Let this thing die. Showore said, no, I'm going to get B Lord out. And of course, BDM too has ego. All right. So what I want to say in this case is that it was a case of, should I say, wrong method, ego. All right. And, it was just not managed properly. And along the line, you notice that both the Jade Yonju, Barrister Jade Yonju, Masha, VDM, Seun Kuti, these guys belong to the same family, try to fight for the oppressed. But along the line, definitely, some people will lose focus. I'm not saying VDM has lost focus. I'm not coming out for him. But I want to see that people have different ideology. But Showore, his own ideology is that, look, if you are fighting for the masses, do not involve the police. Don't use the police to harass the masses. If you guys have issues, go to court. So I rest my case.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, brother, for that clarification. Well done.
All right. Madam, I want you to listen to this for me, please. Define us, control opposition activist. Madam.
I can hear you. You say I should do what?
No, not you. I just asked ChatGPT a question because I want to play it out for those of us that are listening to actually get it. Hopefully, we can.
Battery 100%.
We can understand something, especially that brother that just talked now.
Controlled opposition activist is a term used to describe an activist who appears to challenge those in power, but is alleged to actually serve or inadvertently advance the interests of the very people or institutions they claim to oppose. It is important to note that controlled opposition activist is not a formal or legally recognized category. It is a political label that is often used in public debate. In some historical cases, governments or organizations have infiltrated opposition movements using informants or agents. But calling a specific activist controlled opposition requires strong evidence rather than suspicion or disagreement. Characteristics often associated with the concept. People who use the term typically claim that a controlled opposition activist may present themselves as a fearless critic of the establishment, focus criticism on selected individuals while avoiding others with similar influence, generate public outrage, but offer few practical solutions, encourage emotional reactions rather than careful analysis, build a strong personal following where loyalty to the individual becomes central, shift attention from systemic issues to recurring controversies, divide opposition groups by creating internal conflicts, remain consistently visible despite claiming to be completely suppressed, though visibility alone is not evidence of coordination. What they are alleged to do. According to the theory, a controlled opposition activist may channel public anger into less threatening directions, prevent genuine reform by keeping supporters focused on distractions, gather information about opposition movements, create confusion about what the real issues are, give the appearance that dissent is allowed while limiting its impact. These are allegations associated with the concept, not established traits of any particular activist. How to evaluate claims critically? Rather than relying on labels, it is more useful to ask, are the activists' claims supported by evidence? Are they consistent in criticizing wrongdoing regardless of who is responsible? Do they encourage independent thinking or unquestioning loyalty? Do they promote practical actions and solutions? Have their efforts produced measurable, verifiable outcomes? Are accusations they make backed by credible sources? Historical context. History provides documented examples of governments infiltrating activist groups.
Madam, the reason why we are doing this thing is to back up my belief that all of these activists that you people are putting out there in Nigeria, they are the gatekeeper of what the government of the day is doing. They are in your church, they are in your social media. I'm the one that came here and start criticizing Peter Obi. I am not a loyal Peter Obi fan that will not criticize him. You come here to defend Showore, madam. Showore has been doing activism for 20-something years. Showore has never seen a need. For the last 30 years, every government that comes is corrupt. Showore is ABI. No government, he has never found any government off.
So how is it wrong?
No, he has never found any government good enough to serve under.
No, has any government been good enough for anybody to serve under in Nigeria?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes.
Which one?
Yes, sir. One thing that you must understand, You can never change anything without stepping inside. Again, you cannot be outside a nightclub and be complaining about the music the DJ is playing. This
Sorry,
is the
can I say something?
hold on, sir. This is the realities of life. You're not going to have a heavenly government on earth. It is here and there. You have to fix yourself. Show I can do power. The reason why Showore like Osebanjo.
Did he get anything?
I said like Osebanjo, as you said.
Okay.
Like Osebanjo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Osebanjo he was never afraid to serve. Why is Showore afraid to serve?
Can I say something?
No, sir. Hold on, sir. Why is he afraid to serve? So
let me quickly say something.
So hold on, sir. Showore want to become a president and go to heaven and bring Angel Gabriel and bring Angel Adams and bring the grandmother of Jesus to come and lead.
Yeah. But Mr. Ben, you see, I think we are missing something out here. You want Showore to join the ruling class, okay?
He should join. He can make a change from there. That's how.
Cannot.
So if hold on, sir, hold on. Do you think if Showore went to the Senate now, Showore will be corrupt?
They will not. They will corrupt him.
Oh, then he has always been corrupt. Then
no. Let me. Let me give you something. You know what? See, let's do it this way. You see, let me say something. You see, the Nigerian system was not built, for progress. It was built for the elites.
Hold on,
all right.
Showore as principle. He believes that those oppressors, he will never be part of them.
Hold on, sir.
Okay.
Hold on, sir. You people are not. This is why I define that thing. You say you people are not logically analyzing this thing. You are loyally analyzing it. Now, if you are not a thief, and I leave my wallet on top of your table, how many hours and how many voices of people do you have to hear to thief money from my wallet? Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
I say, if you are not a thief and I leave my wallet on the table, forgot it on the table, how many voices of people do you need to hear? How many minutes, how many hours before you thief money from my wallet?
I don't need time, sir. But my question here to you,
don't answer. No. Obafe.
Do you think you wouldn't have compromised before now?
Obafe, hold on now. Obafe, I said.
No, you just asked a logical question.
And then the answer,
right?
the answer you are giving me answer that does not even equal what I just asked.
Yes.
I said,
if actually Showore want to steal with what you are saying, right? That maybe, which means he have been corrupt.
No, so madam, pay
attention. Here now,
madam, I'm going to mute you because you're not listening. Nigerians don't listen. They just react. And this is the problem we have in Nigeria. Don't react. Listen to the question and then take your time. And if you can't answer it, it's okay. Take your time and digest it. I said, somebody say here, if Showore go into Senate, he will be corrupt by other corrupt politicians that are there. I then said, if you are not a thief and I leave my wallet on the table, forgot it on the table, and you can see my wallet, and other people are telling you, take money out of it. I say, how many voices of people telling you take money out of it will it take? And how long will it take you to take money out of it? What decision would you make?
This is not the right analogy. Because Showore alone cannot do it at the Senate.
Okay, hold on, sir.
You cannot get the law.
You are not listening. You people are biased. You are putting your program on.
Being biased. No, just be realistic.
No. Okay. Let's come back to the Senate.
One person in the Senate now.
Let's come back to the Senate now. If Showore is in the Senate and they say they are sharing 10 cars. And Showore, no, he don't need 10 cars.
What will you do?
What will Showore do?
You can't stop it.
You can't stop them.
You can't stop it.
So would he collect his own 10 cars?
He may not collect, but that will not stop both.
They will impeach him. They will impeach him. See, Mr. Beck, you don't understand.
You cannot deny yourself.
Hold on. Guys, pay attention, please, because I am not going to argue more than it's already. A headache is already worrying me. I said, if he doesn't want to take the cars, and then he come to the media and told the people, say, I don't need 10 cars. I don't need 10 cars. I have 2 or 1, which is my official car, and this is my car. That money can judiciously be used for something else. Or this is the 10 cars. These 10 cars, I don't need it. We don't need it. What do you think that kind of statement will make for people like God that don't?
It will go nowhere.
It will not go nowhere. See, Mr. Beck, sorry, guys, just give me 1 minute.
Let me ask you a question, Uncle Ben. Are you not confident of yourself, Uncle Ben? Are you not?
I am very confident.
Okay, so and you have your principles, right?
Yes.
So, do you think someone will want to brainwash you on what you believe on?
No, nobody can brainwash me.
So this is who Showore is. I don't know why you people don't want to understand this man.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. We are on the same page. We are not just getting the link that should bring us together. I said, if Showore serve on a national stage, as example, EFCC chairman, do you think Showore will be corrupt?
See, let me answer that. Let me answer that. You see, the point is this. The Nigerian president is the most powerful and most untouchable person on the continent of Africa today. The president of a country like Nigeria can change anything in one day. It's just one pronouncement. For the kind of
everything, you cannot change everything.
Don't tell me now. Hold on.
You cannot change everything in one day.
When I mean change everything, I mean it can veto some things. Okay. There are so many things that the president can do, all right, that if you are a Senate president or you're in the Senate, you cannot do it, okay? For example, now, a president can give presidential pardon. If as a senator, you cannot do that, all right? Nnamdi Kanu can be released today if the president wanted to be released. That's what I mean, so get me right. What I'm saying is this, Showore idea is too big to start from the governorship level. While you have your money being looted, I'm coming.
Oga, you're wasting my time. You are wasting time too much. You are making so much joke. I cannot believe that you say Showore have so much idea that a governorship position is too below him.
He's too below him now.
Because he believes he can change the system.
Because this guy has been your governors today, the way Showore was fighting. The current governors today, they were playing. These guys if Showore was in the army, he would have been a general by now. We don't rate our people. Now, since 1989, at 21 years old, that guy was behind MQ Abiola. Your so-called Peter Obi today, he was importing things. Showore was already fighting for the country. If I'm able to finish from a school in Nigeria today, Showore and his guys were the one who fought for Nigeria to have the democracy. So now you are saying Showore because he has not been governor before. Your governors, which experience do they have? These guys has built himself, studied abroad, made money for himself, set up a business. Suddenly, because he's not governor, he cannot be Nigerian president.
I'm debating you. This is a debate we're having now. Do you understand that? And are you ready to engage with me? Now,
let's go.
Can you define me what the meaning of delusional? I can define it. I have a ChatGPT here. He can define it for us to make it easy. Define meaning of delusional.
Uncle Ben, you're very funny.
Somebody, you are the one who is not getting the picture.
Oga, hold on now. Oga, hold on now.
Okay.
Please, it's very important. Now, Showore has never been a local council chairman. Showore has never held a Ajojumo contribution where he's responsible for community Ajojumo. Showore has never run anything in his life.
No, you can't say that.
Oga, pay attention. Oga, let me speak.
Preposterous.
You have your turn. You have your turn.
Okay, yeah,
You have your turn,
Go ahead.
please. I don't like to mute people, so I don't want. I want us to have a conversation. Now, Showore has been doing activism for 20-something years. Government have come. 30-something years. Government have come. Government have go. Showore have criticized all of them. Showore has never want to serve in any of them. Showore said he want to be a president. Showore has run for president twice. Showore highest vote count is 20,000 to 40,000.
Yeah, because people like
Madam, hold on now. Madam, hold on. I'm putting you statistic now so that we can get to where we are. The reason I asked for delusional, I will read it out now. Showore has all done this. If FBI or CIA want to come into your country to come and do something, they do not write it on their forehead. They come into the system like every ordinary person. They penetrate into your system and they carry out their agenda. That is how it works. Somebody asked a question here today. If you say you want to overthrow government, you want to serve as a military general, at least you have to start as a recruit first. You have to go into the field to learn how to be a military. Then promotion will start coming. Then you'll get to the top. Showore has never, and you just sit down here and tell me that Showore, office of the governor is too small for Showore. He wants to be a president. Now let us go and define delusional.
Okay, Okubenu.
Madam, I'm not done. I'm not done. No, I said let us go and define delusional. Where's that one coming from?
Strong evidence. Medical, psychological. In mental health, a delusion is a fixed false belief that persists despite clear evidence against it. Delusional means holding a belief that is clearly false or not supported by evidence and continuing to believe it despite strong evidence to the contrary. The word has two common uses. One, medical, psychological meaning. In mental health, a delusion is a fixed false belief that persists despite clear evidence against it. Example, a person firmly believes strangers are secretly controlling their thoughts despite there being no evidence. 2, everyday, informal. Meaning, people often use delusional informally to describe someone they think has an unrealistic or unfounded belief. Example, he thinks he'll become a billionaire next month without any plan. That's delusional. Because the medical meaning is specific and relates to mental health, it's generally better in everyday conversation to use alternatives like unrealistic, misguided, mistaken, out of touch with reality, depending on context, overly optimistic, if that's what you mean. Using delusional casually about someone can come across as insulting or as implying they have a mental illness. So it's worth choosing the word carefully based on what you mean.
So, the reason why I bring this up is because of what Mr.
What was Trump? Type it on ChatGPT. What was Trump's position before he became president of America?
I say, hold on now. Did you hear? Did you hear the definition of delusion now? Did you hear it?
Yes, now.
You heard it.
Yeah.
Did you hear the?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So, delusional, when somebody have an unrealistic expectation. For example, I am a billionaire. Tomorrow morning, I'm meeting up with Elon Musk. Now, you've just stated on this platform that Showore is too big to serve as a governor. That's why he wants to be a president. This is what you've said.
Can I just say something? So that you don't quote me out of context, because anyone listening to you now will say, "Oh,
no." Before you say something, we have three people here. Before you say something, we have three people here. Maybe I got you wrong. What did he say before when we talk about the governorship?
I said Showore's ideas.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
Showore as a person. Showore's ideas are too big for the governorship level. He needs to get to the top.
So is Showore idea different from Showore personality?
Mr. Ben, you are making this conversation one-sided.
No, it's not. I'm a debater. I say is Showore idea different?
You are not open-minded in this debate.
No, you are not.
Okay, all right.
You have your own.
All right.
I'm not a part of Showore.
All right.
What you are saying.
You are saying that Showore idea is too big to start as a governor.
Because his idea is to control the system from the top, not the governor. Because he knows, I'm not a fan of Showore, but his idea is to control the system, to correct the system.
Which government?
He cannot do that at the state level.
He can't. Okay.
That is why it's not compromising.
Yes.
He will never be part of that system. This same corrupt system. He believes the system is corrupt.
So if he become a president now, who would he be working with?
That is the reason why I know Showore will go nowhere. That's as far as I'm concerned.
So if you know he's going nowhere,
go nowhere. That's just the bread.
Okay, you know why do you say? You know why he's not going to go nowhere.
Because you cannot control
you cannot work in Nigeria.
Don't mind it.
You cannot work with this democratic system of government. But but I know what Showore wants. But that cannot work in Nigeria system. That is just it. It's not realistic.
Okay, you know what? Let me just give 1 minute.
If all of us come outside, it can work.
It's not. That's there is a limit you can do.
Movement.
So, Mr. Ben, just give me 1 minute. I'll just wrap up. Anyway, I understand what you're trying to say. Showore is not delusional, to be honest with you. Okay, unfortunately for us as a people, what we have in Nigeria today is not democracy. All right? I will start with Trump. Trump did not occupy any political party. He was a real estate developer and a reality show expert. He became America's president. What do you have to say about that? That's number one. There's so many governors in Nigeria today, after 8 years. The only thing, please, can you mute Mr. Chika, please? Can you mute, please? Chika.
Yeah?
Can you mute, please? Can you mute? Thank you. Like I said, so many governors in Nigeria, after 8 years, the only thing they will tell you they've done is that they have built roads. They've constructed roads and flyover, and that is it. After 8 years, they fixed the road, nothing. Is that one achievement? On the typical, for example, in England, for example, you don't even need the prime minister. The roads are functioning. The schools will open. The hospitals will work. All right, you don't even need the president. You don't need the prime minister. In Nigeria, the governors will be paying salary, and they will tell you, oh, that's the experience. After 8 years, next thing, they want to go to the Senate. And that's what Nigerians want. Nigerians said, you must be a governor, then be a president. And I've mentioned Trump now. Trump was never a governor of any state in America. Trump was never in the Senate. But he's ruling America.
Hold on, sir. When Trump was contesting, Trump went and started his own party with some unrealistic people and shouting, I want to be president? Or did he join one of the biggest party in the world called Republican Party? And you understand? Hold on, sir. You understand the amount of resources he's coming with. Did he say every Republican is corrupt? I can't work with them. I'm going to start my own party. Or what did he do?
Wait. Are you comparing American democracy to Nigerian democracy?
Okay, hold on. No. You are the one that mentioned Trump now. I asked you, I said, did Trump start his own political party, or did he interject himself into a Republican Party and took it over?
Is Republican Party corrupt?
I said, Jesus.
I
said, did Trump start his own political party, or did he penetrate into the major party and took it over?
He joined the major parties in America because those parties have principles. You cannot see a Republican jumping into Democratic forever. I want you to open your mind
please,
You
I
should
don't.
open your mind.
I am trying
You should
to.
open your
I
mind.
open my mind. I said, okay. I said, I want to ask you a question.
All right.
In your estate, if they're looking for somebody in the estate, a landlord in the estate, to become the landlord association chairman, and if you are not a landlord, would you be considered?
All these parallels you are drawing, just
Okay, I am giving you a basic because obviously you came with an unrealistic argument and you don't allow me to move on. So after this, I will not ask you any question again. Go and support your Showore. But the fact is this: the fact is this: you cannot take anything from outside. It has to be from inside.
It doesn't have to work that way, Mr. Ben.
Yeah,
you want Showore to go and join PDP. And you want Showore to work with the likes of
the way Showore is doing, he can never become the president of Nigeria. That's just the reality.
Showore, I say Showore cannot be a
because he believes everybody is corrupt.
I say Showore cannot be a local.
The president of Nigeria.
He believes everybody is corrupt. And he's not willing to work with nobody.
Let's give him a try.
But he will never get there.
That is all. And we have to support him.
Wait.
We should stop.
It's a waste of time.
You guys
supporting Showore is a waste of time.
Fine. You know why?
Because Showore is going nowhere with this ideology that everybody is corrupt. I'm the only saint.
You know the point. All of us, we are here now. We are
saying, only Nigeria. Bring him to anywhere. Bring him here in America. He will never be the president because his ideology is unrealistic. He's not serious.
If people are supporting people that surround him,
because he believes everybody is bad.
Are you pronouncing people around the Showore?
You know what?
Yusuf.
It's not funny that in this country, in Nigeria, all of us were saying that Showore is not corrupt.
Showore is not corrupt.
But unfortunately, wait. Showore is not corrupt. Showore is not corrupt. Showore is not corrupt. But you and I, you prefer to join the corrupt guys.
We are not talking about what we are not talking about what
you are not performing any political party.
We are saying
opposition.
This is democratic system of government.
He's already a former chairman or former councilor.
Hold on, this is not
he's already a former councilor or former chairman or former governor.
It's not a military whereby only Showore be making law, controlling everything. You still need this democratic system of government. But Showore believes everybody is corrupt. Only Showore is clean.
Okay, so
it's not making any sense.
Wait. So at the end of the day, wait.
Are you not seeing followers? Are you not seeing followers?
Wait.
I not see Albert Ogala. I not see followers. Who this guy said?
Mr. Presidency today. He will pay more than
what? Remove you.
You cannot even.
I not see followers.
He will not know where.
Ogala, you should all those nonsense people. I not see
the system we are running now, this system of this democratic system of government, it will not work with the Showore ideology. It is Showore is going nowhere.
Suffer.
You can
suffer as what?
Me, I have nothing against Showore. I have nothing against Showore, but Showore it is far from being realistic. You cannot.
I know his followers. I know.
In democracy, everybody is corrupt. You are the only thing.
Wait. From nowhere.
This is Obede. Albert.
So Showore should start with screening people. Should be screening people for support him. What are you guys people saying?
So then now he said Alessandro is corrupt. Peter Obi is corrupt, but people when they follow not corrupt. Why who be this guy say?
All right. Let's start, madam.
So Showore should be responsible of people who will support him.
Madam,
I don't understand.
Madam, hold on. I want to really apologize because I think we're not hearing each other. Everybody's talking. Now, Mr. Funny, I want you to go for 2 minutes and say your mind, and then we'll round it up. Each person will have their say, and then we'll conclude. No more talking over each other. And please, let's do it like this now. Funny, go ahead.
Agree to.
Agree to.
First, that I won't take about the issue of becoming president of Nigeria is that as reality says, Showore is delusional because you cannot say Mr. A is corrupt, Mr. B is corrupt. Then if you are coming to work, who are you bringing to work with? That's the first thing we are asking. Then secondly, political parties are built on structures. You cannot tell me that you want to become a president, that everybody is corrupt. Then you now bring somebody like Doris Ogala to come and contest for governorship election under your own party, which is under your umbrella. If you are telling us that everybody is corrupt, at least you should bring credible people that you can say, okay, these are the persons I want to work with when I become a president. Secondly, you cannot become a chief medical director in the field of medicine without becoming a doctor. You cannot become a general without becoming a soldier. Or you cannot become, if our country is a country that is working, you cannot become a minister of education without becoming a teacher. Just like bringing, if Showore is to contest for president and Showore wins the presidency, just like bringing a mechanic to come and rule us, because Showore have not accounted for even his local government before. Let's alone the state. Now he wants to become the president of the 36th state of Nigeria. It's not possible. Let's call a spade a spade. And now this so-called election that is coming now, we don't have any credible opposition. Meaning we have no choice than to vote for the same president that we already have, because there's no credible opposition. If anybody has any credible opposition, let that person raise up his or her hand and tell us that this is the person he wants us to vote for. It's easy to tell us that this, that, and this thing. But now, who is the person that we want to vote? Is it Showore? The same person that cannot out. Who is Tuma? Who is Doris Ogala? Just tell me, like, 10 people you know that is following Showore that are credible. Only 10. I'm not here to ask you the question. Just give me 10 names. If you Tuma, is it Doris Ogala or is it Bill?
Thank you so much. I go back to the reality or yes. Who is next, please? Next person, please.
They should have go.
Yes, go ahead.
All right. About Showore, Showore idea is good on paper, but realistically, Showore idea is not real. There is no way it's not achievable. You see, one thing is, before you control the power, before you control the system, you still have to get there first. One, and the system of government we are running in Nigeria today, even you push over there, it will pay 1,000 times. It will not get one single bill pass. This is just the reality, because it believes everybody around him is corrupt. Will Showore manufacture people and put them there? Will other party not there with the system of government? And this is party. What are the chances of this Showore party even win election in Nigeria? And Showore ideology does not even make sense at all. You say you want to subsidize everything in Nigeria. What is our budget? You said you want to increase minimum wage to 500,000 per month. Tell me, how will small-scale business be able to survive in that business? That means you want to kill every upcoming business. You see, Showore ideology only good on paper. There is no way it can achieve that. You say you want to make the education free in Nigeria. You want to bring back subsidy with the budget of 16 billion, less than $40 billion in a year, with over 200 million people. It is not all these promises are not realistic. That is just the fact. I have nothing against Showore. His ideology is good on paper for those that are not. I believe those that are not realistic to themselves. Because if you are very realistic, you will know what Showore is promising and not even, there is no way. He want to even sink Nigeria into another problem. So that is what I have to say. But I know Showore ideology, it does not make sense at all. And it cannot even, I don't even see Showore is going nowhere. I just feel Showore, somebody like just like casting crew, he's not even ready to be the president of Nigeria. That's just what I believe.
Thank you.
But I will not say somebody is paying Showore or something, but I know he's not serious. He's not a serious type. He's not ready to be the president. That's it.
Thank you. Sky D, go ahead. Sky D, if not, Obafa, go ahead. Tell us why you think Showore can be a president of Nigeria and which way for him. Which angle is it going to come from? And somebody on the YouTube is saying Showore said Doris Ogara is the best candidate for Abia State. Did he say that?
Can I go now?
Yeah, go ahead. And also address the Doris Ogara being being a candidate of Abia governorship candidate. That is the best AAC can offer.
Okay, thank you so much. You see, if you don't join them, don't ask them how they are sharing the money. Okay? Now, you cannot be on TikTok. You cannot be behind your keypad and complain that Nigeria is bad. All right? You are not participating. You are not joining any political party. You are not setting up any political party. And you said, oh, Joyce Ogala is coming out to contest. What is wrong with your own head? What is wrong with your own head? I, personally, I contested in Lagos State under AAC 2018 or 2019 when Showore came out to be president. I was in Nigeria then. Okay? No, now I just stepped down for another person to move it. If you are not part of it, Joyce Ogala will come out. If you are not there, another thief in PDP will come out. Why are we saying Joyce Ogala is a joke? But another thief again will come out under APC. You will vote for that person. You will say that one has experience. If you don't join them, the Joyce Ogala will go there and contest. So I'm charging everybody today. If you don't want a Joyce Ogala as governor of Abia State, you to go and contest or push the people in your church out. Now, Showore. I'm even glad that in 2026, Showore now has made it, I think, to the top 4. Kudos to that guy. From nowhere, before it was a joke. Now, at least you cannot say he's a useless guy. He has made to the top 4. You will mention Atiku, you mention Tinubu, you mention Obi, at least you will mention Showore. Kudos to that guy. Now, my point. I understand that Showore, because of the people around him and all that, you have all agreed on this platform today that nobody can say Showore is corrupt. Nobody can say Showore is daft. I'm coming. If you say he's corrupt, I think DSS held him for about 5 months. They've not been able to have anything to say, oh, Showore collected money from somebody. But you know your own governors.
My brother, DSS hold governor of Kogi State. Did they collect any money? Have they been able to prove that he collected any money from the state of Kogi?
But you know what that played out now. You know what played out in that situation.
So what played out in the governor's case does not play out in Showore's case. Is that what you're saying?
But they came out to say that governor was corrupt.
Yeah, I mean Showore's. Why are they locking him up? Please let us. I don't want
about corruption now. It's about corruption.
All right, I borrow your time. You go ahead. I just don't want you to carry things and run away with it.
Nobody has ever accused Showore of collecting money from anybody or blackmailing anybody. Our governors that they have picked up, they are very clear. Corruption, simple corruption. Nobody has been able to say Showore stole money from party or did anything bad.
Because Showore, hold on, sir. The Showore has been accused of taking money from his political parties on the record. Showore has been accused of spending party money to stay in a hotel for a very long time it is a fact on the record. So whether there's any prosecution on that, there's nothing like that. But he has been accused before. Showore run his own party and the structures and his money. So Showore is not accountable to anybody. Who is financial director of AAC? Who is the secretary? Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Hold on.
You see everything there.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on. So I have to go into www.com to go and find the director of a political party that said they are for the youth.
Where you go? Where you are looking at?
I want you that have gone. Tell me the name. Tell me the name so I can confirm that you know it already. So I can Google it.
Now, I don't have to be telling you all this kind of thing. Go to
I say the name of the directors of your secretary, of your regional spokesperson, of your political party. Tell us now.
You see, the point is this.
Look, there's no point. You're not moving it, Oga.
You're not answering the question.
It doesn't stop me 1 second. You don't know. If I ask you now, wait now, the chairman, for example, now is a pastor. Calm down. The lady there, the treasurer, the lady, the financial director or the accountant, Showore's party is the one in Nigeria today. Every single month.
Why can't you answer a simple question that was asked?
I say, who is the chairman? Who was the chairman of your political party before Showore become the governorship?
That is what people don't understand. We have a story to this thing. Showore was not the party chairman ab initio. That was a problem. You see, Nigerians don't read. I ask you now, you are very good to use ChatGPT now to ask us with the meaning of delusion. I just ask you, go to www.aacparty.com. and find out the structure they have there.
I say you that have been there, you came to defend.
No, I'm not going to.
You came to defend AAC. I say you tell me, you that have been there, tell me.
What's the name of the party chairman of NDC? What's the name of
Sari Dixon.
You don't want to know that one now because your guy. You're biased.
Let me ask him.
Ogala, go ahead. Ogala, go ahead and ask me a question.
James, hold on. James, hold on. One second. Who is the owner of Sarah Reporters?
Who owns Sarah Reporters?
Who owns Sarah Reporters?
Not owner, publisher is different.
Who owns the company Sarah Reporters?
He does not own it. He's a publisher.
He's so worried now. He's so worried. Hold on. You said he does not own it, right?
He's a publisher there.
Wait, hold on now. Since you are referring us to go to Google and check, I would advise you to go to Google and check the owner of Sarah Reporters. If you can do that for us, then maybe you'll be more educated or more enlightened. Hold on. Let me go forward back. Let me go forward because again, it seems like you don't know how to answer questions. It's a problem. You'll fail like that quickly. Now, let me go again with what I want to say. I want to ask you a question. Has Sarah Reporter ever blackmailed anybody before?
That's subjective now.
It's not subjective. I'm asking you a question. Tell me if you know or you don't.
That's just subjective. You are using
semantics.
Okay, let me answer you. Have
they ever blackmailed anybody?
Let me answer you. Sarah Reporter does not have an owner. It's a public trust. Oh, that way done. If you don't know something, remember, see.
That is not my question. That's not my question.
I'm coming. Let me answer you. I'll answer you.
Move from that one.
I'll answer you. No,
stick to my question. You didn't answer the question. Stick to my question right now. Has Sarah Reporter ever blackmailed anybody before? Any politician in Nigeria before? Have they ever done it before?
That is has channels ever blackmailed anybody before?
I'm asking you a question.
You can't answer me now. You're just being infertile, okay? That's not how to answer that question. It's just
Mr. Ben, I don't rest for this man.
I beg you, you're asking
the man cannot even answer questions.
He's just asking you now.
Have they ever blackmailed anybody before? Yes or no? You tell me no.
Answer you yes.
No,
the criminal offense.
If you say yes, then who?
Saying you say yes.
One second. If you say no, you now begin to buttress your point on the no. Now, if you say yes, you might also want to buttress your point on yes. So the question I've asked you, you're not answering the question. You're telling me it's subjective. If they have not, tell me they have not. Then tell me, okay, give me your reasons why you think they have not. Then I will begin to explain for you. I will also bring out facts for you to tell you that Sarah Reporter have blackmailed lots of politicians before.
See, Mr. Ogala, there is no media organization that's not been accused, okay, of blackmail. That's why it's subjective.
All right, thank you. I think we have utilized your time.
Thank you.
I want to go back to Obaf. Obafa, go ahead.
Sir, I'm short of words. I don't want to speak anymore in concern this issue. Just okay.
If you don't want to speak anymore, I want to ask you a question, please. Do you think Showore can win a local government chairman today?
Showore cannot win a local government by himself. He needs support.
From who?
That is the issue.
From who?
From you and I.
From his constituency.
What do you mean for his constituency? So why? So why do you feel he cannot win?
Madam, I said if Showore want to be a chairman of his local government, do you think he has a chance he can win in his state?
1,000%, yes.
He can't. Showore will not even.
Why?
Mr. Ben, let me ask you one question. So, Obafemi, is election based on popularity and influence? Is it based on that? I want to know.
100%.
Good. So let me ask you now. Since you said 100%, the last election that was conducted on 2023, on Showore's local government, where it came from, how many votes did he get based on popularity? Now, I'm not talking about the whole Nigeria. His own local government that he came from. What was his vote? What vote did he acquire in that 2023 election? Because you believe that it's based on popularity and influence. So based on his influence right now, what was his vote? He felt his polling unit to know. Wait now, bros. Liban, I make you answer the question. I ask very typical question. If you want to answer my question, answer straight. What was his number of vote that he got in the last 2023 election President election, what was his vote in local government, please? I'm not asking you, James. I'm asking about me.
For his own local government, right?
Yes.
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay. No. Do you want us to give you the idea since you don't have the idea?
Of course, we are here to learn.
Thank you. So I love the fact that you were here to learn. You are a good man. Now, this is what you need to know. Showore was the lowest in the local government. Now, lowest means that he did not even get up to 1,000 votes. For local government, local government. Now, he didn't get up to 1,000 votes.
Ogila, you just verse me. Showore did not get to the voting booth to vote for himself. You didn't hear about it. No, it's fact. In fact, Showore did not get to his own voting booth. He did not vote for himself.
So where was he?
He said it now.
So what happened to him?
He said logistic. He couldn't go there.
In the local government. Yeah, I just joking about it.
But wait.
Me say he no get number at all for his local government.
Let's assume that people voted for him. But if you are saying that Showore can win local government, and in the last election he was not able to get all the 1,000 votes for his own local government, or his own, he could not get that. How do you now? Where do you now get this confidence that Showore has gotten? So again, let me also ask you one question. If you go to states, let's say I don't want to use the South, because even the South don't know him. Let me use the western part, which is where he came from. The western part of Nigeria, where he came from. If you go to his western part of Nigeria today, how many, be honest with yourself, how many of those local government you can go to and you will call Showore and they will tell you they know him?
You can't say that now. Because somebody is not popular on the street doesn't mean that his ideas are not by.
But he's very popular online.
No.
How do you win elections?
See, Nigeria. Okay, let me quickly say something. Nigeria has faced a very long history of poverty, and Nigerians are not willing to dream. It is so saddening that a young man is dreaming to become a president, and young people like us, we are sitting down here saying, "Come on, go sit down. Who you be? We papa for this land." You know what we are doing? Because this guy has dared to dream big. You and I are like, who born you? Which money you don't thief? Where you going to become
that's not what
that is what
we
are doing.
No.
That is what we are doing.
You think,
at your age now, at my age now, we should be the one running Nigeria.
Listen, let me say what you need to know.
Let go too much.
Just you need to calm down and think, right? Maybe you're not thinking well. Sorry to
you are not the one that is not thinking well.
But listen. Let me ask you a question.
Because you can't say that.
Okay, my apologies if you get offended. My apologies with that. But let me just say this to you. You think that Nigerians are the kind of people who will say, "Oh, because nobody knows you," but that's not true. Nigerians don't do that anymore. Nigerians have grown past that already. The only problem what you encounter today with Showore is simple. Showore is someone that Showore is a self-acclaimed good person. Now let me tell you why I say self-acclaimed. If you ask me, I will tell you this. Go and look for any politician today. Even Tinubu has somebody that he was following before. Even Atiku has somebody that he was following before. They've all got mentors. They've all got people that they were looking up to that helped them to get to where they are today. I'm going to ask you this question. If you can answer me, I'll give you 200,000 naira now. But you have to be truthful to yourself.
I don't spend naira.
So okay, spend what you spend fast. Do you live in the UK? I'll give you a equivalent of UK now. I might ask you. Can you tell me one person that is Showore's mentor, that brought Showore up? One person that Showore said he's looking up to. One person.
Truth is a person.
No, I'm asking you a question. Who is Truth?
Truth is a person.
Who is Truth?
Because you don't have it in Nigeria.
Who is Truth now? No. Truth is not a person. Stop. You see, that's the problem with people like you. You don't want to even be diplomatic. I don't want to use words that you would have become derogatory or demeaning to you. Now I ask you a question. Show me one person that Showore is a follower of, or Showore say, "This is my mentor, this is the person that brought me up or that taught me how to do politics, or that taught me what I know today." Show me one person.
All right, I'll give you 5. I'll give you people 5.
Okay, please, 5.
Okay.
I didn't say respect to.
Okay.
You are getting one person that. I don't know about that one. I might be. So
he said, "No, that's good. Can you imagine?"
Which one?
Is your birthday?
It's your birthday.
Wole Soyinka has been Showore's mentor you know, for years. I'm coming now. Don't laugh now. Don't laugh. Don't.
Shoyinka.
Wait now. I mentioned Shoyinka because you were able to relate with Shoyinka.
No. That's not true. Wole Soyinka has never been Showere's mentor because, again, let me tell you this. When you call someone as your mentor, it's somebody that whenever anything goes wrong, the person is calling you to advise you. The person is talking to you about it. Or the person is telling you how to go about things. Wait, Shoyinka has never... Hold on, listen. Showere has always been the kind of person that feels... The moment Showere started doing Aluta Continua, when he was SG president, from that moment, he got power drunk. Let me tell you, Showere got power drunk from the moment he started Aluta and felt like if he can speak, everybody will listen to him, then he can take everybody along. That's his problem. His first problem was power. Power is what destroyed Showere today. Showere would have been a very good activist, a very good leader, but power.
So Showere is down.
Yes, it's down already. Showere is nobody. I wish Showere.
Oga, type your name on Google. That's what will come out. And type your name on Google.
One thing. Let me ask you a question. If you type Hush Puppy today, is it going to come on Google?
It will for good reasons.
I'm asking you a question now. Hush Puppy, what will you come as?
You can't say Showere is this. That's very professional.
This man is support Tinubu. This man is not Tinubu. Is support not be Showere. This man. I don't see.
Anyway, you know what happened? If you Google this thing now, just put it there. Even Shoyinka was in court to show solidarity with Showere.
Do you know Showere? Yes. Hold on, sir. Do you know Shoyinka is a Tinubu supporter, a die-hard one?
Of course, 100%.
Everybody know.
So if Shoyinka believe in Showere, why Shoyinka go support Tinubu?
So because Shoyinka is supporting
Shoyinka.
We cannot mentor.
Oga, hold on now. See, we know the game. We don't already know the game already. All of you people that are talking now, you people don't even like Showere. It's the agenda. Let me tell you.
You like Obi.
Oga, hold on now. Oga, hold on. Let me give you the script that you people have in your hand. Then you will know that Mr. Ben is not a joke. The script is very clear. Okay. There are a lot of people in Nigeria that cannot openly come and support Tinubu. They've been approached to be shouting Showere. To be shouting Showere. It is part of decor that I keep talking about on this platform. Even Showere cannot vote for himself. Showere know that he's a joke plus joke equals to joke. And Showere is a national theater content creator. My towel I have on my hand have more electoral value than Showere. Showere know that he's real joke, and he knows.
Okay.
So you people should stop confusing yourself and be giving headache. Come out and support Tinubu and do it with full chest. And stop doing otherwise all this kind of gamey. Showere is coming. Showere is not going anywhere. He's a noise maker.
Definitely, he is a noisemaker now. Until Nigerians are ready, he is a noisemaker.
Brother, even when Nigeria is ready, Showere will not be part of that readiness.
You are a puppet now.
I agree.
Okay,
at least I'm a puppet that I know that I'm a puppet, not pretending.
But again, look at it. Somebody who during the last election was not able to get about 30,000 votes for over 200 or something million. Let's even say the people that voted was about 100 million, and then you got 30,000 votes. Hold on. If you get that kind of vote, then you should ask yourself some questions. Who are you? What have you done? What is the impacts that you have done for these people to even believe in you? What impact has Showere done to Nigerians? I want to know, because again, this is what you don't understand. Sometimes when you speak like somebody who's saying, "Oh, we call people name." I can call Mr. Ben now a thief. I can call Mr. Ben a stupid person on. Wait, let me finish on social media now. Call him whatever name I want to call him, right? And again, when I go to my own platform to do my own kick, let's say Mr. Ben did something bad, then I do something the same thing Mr. Ben is doing, but I'm only destroying Mr. Ben already. I've destroyed him. I've called him a bad person and all of that. Then people who are following me now, believe that because it is me, that means, oh, I'm a good person. But Mr. Ben, as long as it's not me, every other person is bad. That's the same person that you are coming today to tell me that, oh, he's a good man. He has done this for. I asked you, show me one thing Showore has done for Nigeria. Don't tell me he's protesting. Don't tell me protest. Show me one thing Showore has done for an average Nigerian man. Don't tell me he went to go and do release bill because that one a criminal offense or whatever. Thomas, I don't care who he has released. Leave with the reason. Show me one thing Showore has done for a community to say this is what Showore has done. Oh. Let us believe in his agenda. Let's believe in what he's coming for and let's follow him. Show me one.
Thank you so much. I will answer you in just 2 minutes, and it starts now. In 1993, I don't know where you were then. Okay, IBB. All right, I'm coming now. IBB embraced the SAP. That's Structural Adjustment Policy. He embraced it. What was it all about? Federal University of Nigeria, do not invest in them again. Do not build new schools. Let private universities spring up. So, Showore, as a student union president or whatever at that time, together with these guys, they fought against this. And that's why you see that
you have a problem with your answer question. I said I didn't say protest. The last one I even mentioned it so that you don't come to wait. Protest is not hold on. I asked you a question. Answer the question directly. Don't be. That was why I even had to put that caveat so that you don't go to that protest side because protest does not have. You have not done any impact on the people directly or communities. Protest is saying for let's say.
Brother, what are you saying?
What are you saying now? Let me ask you a question. See, when people spill out things like this, you are insulting our intellectual capacity. You are saying I should not mention protest. And I'm telling you that, calm down, Mr. Funny. Somebody did a protest. A country stopped the implementation of an IMF policy. You said you have not contributed anything to your country. Abba. What are you saying?
Okay. We give him the award of achievement of President of Protester Association.
Another one. I'm coming. Another one. The so-called democracy that we are shouting today, that you are even saying, Doris Ogala, I want to contest as president, as governor. The so-called democracy, when some of you does not even understand what politics was at that time, people like Showore were the one on the ground having meetings. People think protest activity is just
Showore was not having any meeting with anybody.
Did Showore help Buhari win or not?
How will he help Buhari to win now? You see, we are going to ask you guys in a debate. You guys don't understand politics. You guys are new.
Okay. He didn't help Buhari win, but in the APC camp, he was jubilating with them and they were interviewing him.
No, let me school you now. Since I think you are now ignorant, I will school you. Showore as a journalist, Sahara reporter. Calm down. You see, Showore as a reporter, a publisher of Sahara reporter. What happened was that
and the owner of Sahara reporter.
Calm down. Don't forget that the owner is the owner.
You can be a publisher. Wait, you can be.
He's also the owner. I will bring it out. Who is the owner of Sahara reporter?
Calm down now. You ask questions.
No, wait now. Let me.
Showore founded Sahara reporters. All right.
So because
this guy is clairvoyant enough, this guy is a smart guy. He understands that. Look, if they nab me and they put me in prison, Sahara reporter will be in problem. And that is the problem of most African businesses. The moment you keep the owner, the business will die. What Showore now did, he now makes Sahara reporter a public trust, meaning Sahara reporter now belong to a trust. You people should listen and learn.
I will even lecture you more. You don't even
calm down. Now
I will lecture you more.
So a Sahara reporter now operates as an independent entity, such that even if you sue Showore or you pick him, that company will still be operating. It's now a public trust. So when you are saying Sahara reporter and Showore, they are two different entities. Simple law.
Sahara reporter is dead. Sahara reporter is dead anyway.
How is it dead?
Please hold on. Let me read what I found out for you. This is simple. I asked the question. Who owns Sahara reporter as at 2015? Okay, hold on, relax. Sahara reporter was founded and owned by the Nigerian human rights activist, pro-democracy campaigner, and journalist Omoyole Showore. Listen, he launched the New York City-based media platform in 2006, and he maintained sole ownership and publisher status through 2015. Please, we get Google. Let's use our Google too, so that we can be educated. You told me I'm ignorant. Now, I wonder who is ignorant among the two of us.
2015 what?
I just told you 2015. Now I have 2015. But again, 1 second. Hold on. Now, 2015 was when Buhari came into power. And I asked you, did he help? And you said, no, he was not the one. He was the publisher. But again, with Sarah Reporter being the owner, he decides whatever goes in and what comes out of Sarah Reporters. So he used the platform to dethrone Jonathan and enthrone Tinubu. That's the reason why you say, calm down. Don't clap for him.
I won't allow you to go like that. Let us clap for him. If one man can use his platform to bring another president to power, when
you become a blackmailer, then you are a bad person. So if you think that, yes, exactly. So if you think that Showore taking out Jonathan and bringing in Buhari, and the Buhari has destroyed the country up to when even Tinubu took over and finished the country more, right? Now, you are telling me with a blackmailer is the person you want to bring in to lead you. You are finished, you're already doomed. Of course, that is the future.
Can I answer you?
Ogala, you see how you people are so manipulative. Do you know I say so? Let me tell you something. Do you know the reason why Buhari came into power? Buhari came into power because the whole Nigerians were tired of PDP.
That is a big lie.
Let him talk.
What are you saying?
It's not.
Let him talk. Hold on.
No, don't tell me to let him talk. If he's lying, we'll correct him. Let's go back. Let's go back to the polls. Can we go back to the polls? If you tell me.
One person that is responsible for bringing APC. What are you guys doing?
All Nigerians were tired of right? But then if you go to the polls, you will see that the number that Goodluck used in defeating Jonathan is not so wide. So when you are saying all Nigerians were tired, that's a big lie.
Okay, let me say, calm down. Are you aware that the former governor of Ekiti State, Fayemi, came out on channel? Hold on, he said, Fayemi, the former governor of Fayemi said that Jonathan was doing well. Okay, it's on record that Jonathan was doing well. Okay, but because of propaganda and they wanted to snatch the power from him, they had to come out with that nonsense 2012 protest about fuel subsidy and the likes. Okay, they fought Jonathan out of that place. Now they were stealing left, right side under Jonathan, and people were tired because of that fuel subsidy issue. Corruption under Jonathan. Now Showore, okay, he did not mention the part now when Showore was the one that fought for Jonathan under Yar'Adua when Yar'Adua was sick, that Jonathan became president. He did not mention that part. Calm down. When Showore use his platform now to expose, calm down now. Let us talk. If you want to learn from us, okay?
You are very ignorant.
We have history.
You don't have any history, bro.
Wait, now we have history, and you're going to learn today in a very hard way. Let me tell you what happened. Showore
you first of all lie that Showore is not the owner. I prove to you that he's the owner now. Did you go back in your shell?
Calm down now. When you come out with Showore,
if you keep lying, you will not get anywhere. When you lie,
use his platform to make Buhari president. How will one person?
Let's ask you. Mr. Ogela, you cannot argue with this guy.
I'm telling you, to be honest, sorry.
Honestly,
the reason I'm saying this is this. We've already defined it. Showore is delusional.
Very delusional.
And unfortunately, most of Showore's supporters are carrying out this support based on emotion, not on a realistic pattern. The man you are debating with told us today that Showore idea is so big that he cannot even be a governor, only president. Now that place, he go take idea, come out. Anybody that can offer this word, what argument are you going to argue with that person?
Nothing, my brother.
Continue with those who have ideas that are running of support for you now.
Person inside this government now that is more intelligent and better than the Showore.
I know, madam, there is nobody more intelligent than Showore, apart
Peter
from
Obi cannot stand one
apart from Tuma, you know Tuma, Mr. Tuma. That is the category of Showore's movement.
You know why Nigerians? You know why we are still like? You know where we are today? Because we don't value our people. You are saying what has Showore contributed to Nigeria. Imagine in 2026, you are even asking what Showore has contributed to Nigeria.
Showore has not contributed anything to anybody. Showore is a chief. Hold on.
What has Peter Obi contributed to Nigeria?
Hold on, sir.
Okay.
Peter Obi. Hold on, sir. Peter Obi have a bank.
He has a bank.
Yes.
As what? Chairman of the bank is the owner of the bank.
Is the owner of the bank, Fidelis.
How we want man be the owner of a bank?
Can you listen to me? Chairman of a bank. He
has good shareholding there.
Okay, somebody that have a good share in a company. Do you know how many employer that company employed nationwide?
Okay, so that's the contribution
to
Nigeria.
Hold on, sir. Then he served as a state governor for twice.
No, let's talk about. Oh my God, this is very.
Then he's a billionaire.
Now, what did he benefited you?
What did you benefit from his being a governor for 8 years?
What you yourself benefited from it?
Thank you.
At least he was a governor.
Doing what with your money? What did you achieve with your money?
I say at least he was a governor. Showore is just a protester.
Please, 1 second.
One second. About
hold on. You asked the question and said what have been done, right, and contributed. Let me go. This is not about governorship. Listen, not governorship right now. Peter Obi, right, has donated 20 million naira to Annunciation Hospital College of Nursing Science. He donated.
Which money?
Hold on, is his
which
money?
Where did you get the money from?
Hold on. The one which we really cheap, we don't need to do anything. So
can you put that? If he petition you now,
shut up your mouth. You should petition me. Let's assume that
you can't tell me to talk about my Mr. We don't disrespect. You don't talk like a dumb.
Wait now. Let's assume because you said you said
you tell me you can't touch your right.
Wait now.
Okay, hold on. But wait now.
All right. Mr. Ogila, I want to end the session. I want to end the session.
Can you prove it? Peter University of Niger. Our Lady of Loves, all of them, he gave nothing less than 10 million each.
Now, where did he get the money from?
He has given about 1.5 billion.
After being governor for 8 years. You too mumu. Somebody want to you guys. Show me one thing
that Showore has done to anyone.
I will tell you. Number one, Showore has a foundation. Okay. And he helped people.
Anyways, Mr. Ben, thank you. I just came here because I support your life. So make I just go.
Much appreciated. Thank you. My brother, Gist. Ogila, thank you.
Come and bail you out. Peter Obi will not come and bail you. Peter Obi will not come and bail you out.
My Obafe, thank you. We'll see again. GST, I agree. I love Showore.
You can't love Showore now. We know you are biased now.
I cannot even love him anymore. I am not allowing him to love him anymore.
See that, Mr. Ogida. Yeah, I mentioned Peter Obi.
I'm a Kogi man.
Okay, you be a good one.
Okay.
No wahala.
I'm from Delta.
Now, well done.
Dalo.
Now you cannot prove someone is a thief. They arrest you now. You come and prove now, cyberbully now. You cannot prove it now, idiot. Say Showore is a thief.
Showore for president. Showore for president. Are you happy now?
I'm even glad that we can even mention Showore now. You know, this platform all the time now. Now you go run now.
Showore for president. Showore for president.
You run, come out. Now we win now, my guy. Obafe, well done. Nonsense.
Well, now we so when I plan my show today, two of una.
We talk about your show.
Una come from the group chat.
We want to colonize you.
Una come from the group chat. Don't take over this place. No wonder una no let me rest. Just at the sweat.
But you know, say at least everywhere with the toys, you know, say we see that at least 70% at point.
Even my beard on the turn over white. All of them come out from group chat say he's alive. Well, let's go there. See, I think they greet each other and say, well done, we did it.
No,
Obafe, we did it.
Now the first time they meet gist, I don't
even know Obafe. I don't even know him.
All right, thank you so much, guys, and
Anyway,
see you later.
Thank you, sir.
Ta-ta.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate.
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank you. YouTuber, thank you so much. We're leaving. It's too hot. I'm feeling uncomfortable. It's just too hot.